Yo, 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 yo.
Hello.
What's good, everybody, man? Happy Sunday.
How is everybody doing? Just getting my snack on.
Always. She don't eat none during the day until 5 minutes before the sip.
I had
all the time.
A huge bowl of watermelon. So I needed something salty. But anyway.
Here we go.
Welcome to the Sunday Sip. We're this Sunday.
And we sip. I go by the name of Terry.
And I am Addy. And welcome, welcome, welcome.
If this is your first time, man, we are so glad that you took the time out of your Sunday to come in and join us to talk all things cruise, life, and just whatever in general with
Snacks.
us and our Sunday sipper. Yeah, and watch Addy eat snacks, man. If you see people in the comments section talking about ringing the doorbell, that is what we call just, hitting that thumbs up button. So we would really appreciate it throughout the chat. If you get value from it, go ahead and hit that doorbell for us. We really appreciate it. If this is your first time, again, welcome. We are so glad that you're here. If you're currently sailing on a voyage somewhere in the world, first off, thank you for taking the time out of your vacation to even come check out to see what we got going on.
We are talking about.
This has become quite a thing over the last couple of years.
I know.
And
so
I'm so
exciting.
So grateful for everybody that is checking in with us each and every Sunday. Trust us, it does not go unnoticed, and we value you all a lot. Some more ground rules and tad bits before we get into today. You got something else?
Mm-hmm. If you have a question, put Q: or the word question in front of it, and someone will gladly be able to answer it. If we can't answer it for you, doorbell. What else?
Yeah, all that.
Oh, be sure that if in our community and on our Instagram stories, Terry put the link for the voicemail if you want to call in your question and leave a question that way.
Yeah, we could do that, which we'll actually be doing. We had some that came in last week when we were doing our Q&A, and we didn't get a chance to get to it. So we're going to definitely get to some of those this week. If you don't know what we're talking about, you'll be able to find that in our community page. It's a Linktree link, and if you're on our IG page, it'll say Addy and Terry at the bottom. Just click that link, and that'll get you to where you can record your voice, and we can play it back here.
It can be completely anonymous.
On the sip, man. On the sip.
It does not. You do not have to say your name unless you just want to say your name. But
yeah, get some shine. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little shine. What's up, everybody? Everybody down in the chat. Kristen checking in. Glad to see
the
you.
Family.
We got Carolyn coming in from New York saying finally seeing some sun.
New York was underwater.
Man, it did not look like.
It looked like one of them horror movies from the 80s.
Remember Escape from New York? You
yes,
remember seeing that?
that's what
And
I'm
the water
saying.
came through.
New York, y'all was going through it last week.
I'm just saying, man, y'all better get right. It's too much going on. It's too much going on right now.
New York was going through it last week.
Yeah, but hopefully all our New York City fam up there, you are all safe.
Yes.
And okay, let us know down in the chat below. We definitely want to know that today. Laura Johnson checking in, celebrating her 60th birthday. God is so good. Y'all give it up to Miss Laura Johnson. Happy birthday
Do we have all of the
ya.
things? Do we have the things?
I don't have the things. No, I don't have the things. But
so we don't have a fire or...
No, I don't have that. No. But happy birthday.
Happy
Also,
birthday.
happy birthday to the big homie Valencio, man, celebrating a birthday today. Yeah,
Oh
man. What is it? Is it Libra season?
It is Libra.
Libra season.
I
How
don't
about
I
that?
don't think we know any Libras except for the people that we know from here.
Pretty much. Saying happy Sunday. The doorbell's rung. Thank you for that. Staying for a half and going out to dinner with our besties for Valencio's birthday.
Happy
I'm going to sip
birthday.
one for you, Valencio, brother.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man. Gina's always good to be in the house. She's got like all the
the
emojis,
drinks.
man. All the drinks. That's what I like to
She
see.
even put the teapot.
And the juice box. Like them juice boxes. Miss J Explorer says happy birthday as well. Life with Seals. Glad to see you stepping in today. A lot of people saying happy birthday to Miss Johnson, Joe Bean, and AJ. Glad to see you up in here. Coming in with the first question of the day, which I think we can answer.
Love it.
How many group cruises are on the books right now? You want to take that one?
Ooh, so many. We have the next one is 2.0.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. So that's MAS 2.0. After 2.0 is Your Cruise, Brotherhood at Sea.
Yeah.
And then we have MAS 2.5.
Yeah.
And then we have MAS 3.0.
Yeah.
Which is to Alaska on the edge.
Yeah.
And then we have Sisterhood at Sea 2024. So
That's it, man.
a whole handful.
We got a lot. Like, we are like really getting ready to get busy.
And that's
Coming next month.
we're still planning the end of 2024 and the start of 2025 because we know, like us, we want to have things locked in so that we can start budgeting and things like that. So we want to do that for you guys as well.
2025 is going to be that year. That's
Big things coming.
big teams coming in
Big
2025.
things coming because we plan to do some land trips as well as cruises. So
It actually might be some big things coming toward the end of 24 if we get it all.
if we can get it
right.
planned out right, yeah.
Yeah, really looking forward to that, man. Glad.
So
to,
this time next year,
it's gonna be big, man.
we might be doing big things.
Small channel doing big things. That's what I like over here, man. Eddie and Mallet in the house saying happy Sunday to everybody. Laura Johnson saying thank you. Joe Bean and AJ saying hello, everybody from B More. A beautiful day in B More. How about where you from?
It was a gorgeous day outside.
It is. I wanted to go out and sip today
is
outside,
a
but
gorgeous day.
carrying all that stuff out there, it's just gonna be a little
Y'all, and if we go outside, there's no more cicadas.
bit. Oh yeah, we ain't got no tree.
We got our tree.
Did we even mention what happened a couple of sips back? So
Okay.
a couple of sips back, unbeknownst to a lot of people out there, while we were doing the sip, it started to storm outside.
I don't know if y'all remember me saying, "Ooh, it's like a car wash out there."
And I was making a cocktail during that time. And then we got a ring at the doorbell, and then of course Addy gets up, she goes to the doorbell and everything, and you know, lo and behold, she has a
tree.
conversation, comes back, and then she's like,
The tree branch done fell on the neighbor's house.
yeah.
OMG.
So we had a tree fall, yeah, during that time, but we kept on for you because we just keep going,
Yes.
and we do our thing.
I mean,
but,
we could really do it.
nah, but it's safe to say that tree is no longer in the backyard,
tree
and
is-
we have no shade, and it
So
didn't
if-
do too bad for us. We lost a couple of things, but you know, shout out to USAA, not sponsored, but they came through.
They came through.
DT, what's good, man?
Make sure you have some
Look,
insurance.
now we got a face to go with a name, y'all. It's Sunye. Hey, A&T, what's up? Event Yours of Spirits. Glad to have you up in here. We got 142 people hanging out with us right now, which is beautiful.
Wow.
85 people have rung the doorbell or given us that thumbs
If
up.
y'all don't
We
hit that
appreciate
doorbell.
Florida Cruiser saying happy
There
Sunday,
we go.
everybody. RN Healthy Life in the house saying hello. She rang the doorbell.
Yay.
S. Patterson coming all the way in from Central Florida. Glad to see that. Always a pleasure seeing Brother Watkins come in the door. A lot of people saying they rung the doorbell.
What
Miss
is
J
riscotta?
Explorer is sipping on some riscotta.
What's riscotta?
Yeah, what is it?
That sounds intriguing.
Very, very intriguing. Tracy M saying, howdy!
Oh. Y'all say what I got to deal with, and he say I'm the
It
bad
just
one,
seemed
and
appropriate because it was a howdy there. And
howdy.
people say,
I
howdy!
I would say howdy.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be screaming. Y'all. So maybe I had a sip before the sip because I had to make
You
the sip.
did have.
So
How many sips did you
I
have
had a
before
sip.
the sip? A single sip.
Want to know, here you go, says, finished Love Island in time for the sip. Happy Sunday. Glad to have you up in here. Cynthia, it's always a pleasure.
daughter watches
seeing
that
you.
show.
What's up, Desiree? Good
Hello,
to have you up in here.
love.
Carla, beautiful Carla, is in the house
Another
today.
love.
Glad to see you up in here. The Voice 59. What's up, bro? Glad to have you.
hey.
Taryn's in the house, coming all the way
Hello.
up from Boston, in the area. Latoya.
She's not in Boston.
Oh, yeah. What am I thinking
She's
about?
from Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yes. I get them like this. Yeah.
I will answer your email very shortly.
Let's see. Latoya's coming in saying happy Sunday.
Not swinging from her avatar, swinging from the chandelier.
That's what I like to see, man. That's what I like
I
to see.
love it. That's so
Latoya's
cute.
here. What's going on, Latoya? Glad
That's
to
what I was
have
talking
you
about.
up in here as well. A couple of happy
Hi,
Sundays,
Cynthia.
everybody.
Oh, wow.
Miss J Explorer says, guess what? I saw an article that says Carnival is about to have their own island with the water park and everything.
Oh, that sounds like something we were going to talk about.
It does sound like something that we're going to talk about today.
It's called Celebration Key, and it's coming directly for Coco Key.
Now it's about 2 years out, but they're starting to
they
release some
coming for it.
information for it, and I'm here for it. It looks pretty interesting. We're going to talk about that.
I think it
coming
looks
up in the
nice.
sip.
And they not charging extra.
Champagne. There's that. Champagne. Like, that looks new. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Sunday Sip. Always good to see the Cruising Capers in the house. Happy Sunday.
Hello.
Tracy M says, ring that doorbell. That's that thumbs up. We really appreciate that. Thank you. What's up, Eagle Rose? Glad to have you up in here. January St. James as well. Also got Brian Martin. Quick update for all my people that are into the NFL, because I know you're watching games and you're hanging out with us. Today, they're in the second quarter. Chargers up 17-7 over the Raiders. You got the Cowboys doing their thing today. 10-3 currently in the second quarter. Ravens just dismantled the Browns 28-3. You got the Cardinals nailed 49ers 14 in the second quarter. Rams over the Colts, and of course the Vikings over the Panthers so far. I'll keep giving you updates as we continue, so you know what's going on, just in case you're paying attention and you get involved and we do something that you.
I don't know nothing about football.
Yeah. But a lot of stuff going on, man, out there in them cruise streets right now. A lot of good stuff. So today we're going to be talking about a lot of what we are really passionate about, if you haven't noticed on our channel when it comes to cruising, and that is the food and the drinks. So, of course, you've got the Sun Princess that announced some food venues, as well as Icon of the Seas. We're going to talk about some stuff that's going on with Norwegian Cruise Line, Carnival Cruise Line. If you've heard something or you got something specific you want to address with us, let us know down in the chat. We would love to
Because we
talk
love
about
talking
that.
about food and drink.
Praise and always. That's another new name. Welcome to the Sunday Sip. Glad to have you up here.
Welcome.
What's up, Cheryl? Glad to see you.
Cheryl,
as
she is all
Chiquita Kapita.
ravened out.
well. Kita Beta in the
Hey,
house.
Kita.
Yeah, man. Everybody say happy Sip Day.
Sip day.
Wow. Sip Day.
Sip day.
What's up, Crystal? Glad to see you up in here as well. Tatiana, Miss Blackberry says she ready for the sip, and she got a couple of little emojis. What you sipping on? Shout out to Phil and D. What's good, man?
Hey.
Miss Jonesy, you know I like to give us as much love as people give us love back, so just
Right.
give me a minute. Michelle, beautiful Michelle, glad to see you.
Hi.
Hey, Cheryl, I'm so happy that you're able to say Ravens won today, because last week, boy, you looked like you was going through it.
She was so sad. She was upset.
Going through it. Hamp 1997 in the house saying good afternoon. Welcome to the Sunday Sip. Ola Espresso saying happy Sunday and enjoying the wonderful show. Thank you, man. So many wonderful things.
Sipper Squad.
Sip hashtag Sipper Squad.
Okay, that's a new one.
Okay.
We may have to get
Miss
T-shirts
Tibbs.
made before 2.0.
So we were talking and we were watching last night, and we were thinking like, okay, because we have to treat this like a business. So
course.
we're wondering like, what is it that we could possibly offer of some value that people would actually use on the regular that would kind of tie into our brand and
Eating and drinking.
pretty much. So, maybe, let us know in the comments below if you would be interested.
Besides a T-shirt.
So yeah, besides a T-shirt.
Like, what would you buy?
I've got some
We've got the shot
ideas
glasses,
for like
but-
some hoodies and some beanies. I've got
Would
ideas
y'all wear a beanie or a trucker hat?
for some glassware and bar tools and different things like that. Just something that I know that you'd be able to use, because a lot of people get stuff and then it's like, when you really gonna use it. So yeah, just let us know what would you like to see from us down there. We
And
definitely can
more
get that out there.
cocktail content is coming. Just be patient. Like we said, we both still work full time. Plus, doing this is we get a little behind on our content, but it is coming. We have the cocktail content coming.
So let's go ahead and address that, because I know some people are probably wondering, and I know there's been a lot of ups and downs going on with the channel. Like, here's a quick state of the channel. In case you
Not
want
a
to know.
state of a union, but state of the channel.
Maybe we should have those like every quarter. It's time for the state
of the channel. Address.
Yes.
Ooh.
So
We're getting hats.
you probably noticed we have not posted a
Bar tools.
vlog or a video in quite some time, literally since May. Because that's when we started getting busy with MAS, and then we had my birthday trip to Greece, and then we came back. But we have been trying to be consistent with the sips, but we know you guys want to get
'Cause we know
some of
y'all
the content,
get
and we want to put out the
mad.
content because we need the channel to grow, because it's been kind of sitting on the dock of the bay.
Oh, look at you tying in the home.
I'm just saying.
the area.
So,
Okay.
but yes, we do have full-time
Phone cases.
jobs. And
Sorry,
that's different.
That's different.
We do have full-time jobs, and my particular job, to be exact, has been extremely busy.
Yes.
So over the course of the last month, I've launched 2 brand new radio stations, as well as we've got some new shows with some new talent and stuff coming. I've had to go to conventions and whatnot. So just haven't had time to sit down and take that content and put it all together and mesh it out. But just know, when I get back rolling,
it's
y'all
coming.
gonna be like, yo, hold up. I can't watch it all.
Like I said, we've got content stored.
Oh yeah.
We've got the makings of the videos. He's just gotta.
I think we got enough stuff to take us until spring of next year, like for real.
Yeah, he's just got to put his little Terry touch on it and put all the content out.
Whew, man, it's been rough.
And Terry touch takes a while.
It's coming, yo. It's coming. Because I need to see more than 13K. I need that number to pop.
We're
not gonna hit our goal this year, but I'm
know.
happy that right now there's
if we can get to 15, that'd be
177 blessings hanging out with us right now.
I know.
And that number normally goes up to, I think I've seen as high as 280, 290 at times. That's a blessing. So thank you for that. What's up, Brother Strand? Good afternoon to you. Thank you for ringing the doorbell. He just got off the grill. I'm on my way to your house because she ain't cooked.
We don't have a grill.
I just said cook, not necessarily grilling.
You asked for sub sandwiches for dinner.
All right, man, let's get back to the questions.
I don't need to cook for that.
Let me get to these questions, man. Let me get people the content.
Phil and
what
D.
they come to us for. Let me give them the content.
Let us do the things.
All right, let's go. Phil and D coming in strong with a question.
Yes.
And it goes like this.
And it goes a little.
If traveling on MSC with a minor who is not ours, is there a special form we need to submit to them saying we have permission from the parent allowing them to travel with us?
Oh, no, not particularly. That they're not going to ask you for it. Excuse me. But this is for any cruise line, not just specifically MSC. I would get a notarized letter from the parent saying that they are giving you permission to travel with their child, and make sure you still have a copy of their birth certificate. And if they're younger than 16, that's all you would need. But I would just make sure you have that letter, notarized letter, stating that you do have permission. And if they ask you for it, when they ask for birth certificates and IDs and things like that, that's when you would give it to them. But that's all. No special forms or anything like that.
That was an outstanding question.
That is a great question because I get that all the time.
That was a very good question.
Yes.
LK family saying, hey, what's going on? Sydney says, we are safe in New York.
Good.
Family travel saying, happy birthday. Carla says, it was a mess in Staten Island. Yes, it was.
Oh, my gosh.
Shout out to Kelly Tony. Glad to have you up in here.
Kelly.
Cruising Capers right now. Carla saying, happy birthdays. Here's a new name. Submarine Chef says, first time watching our first trip in November. So excited. Give for Submarine Chef.
Are you an actual chef, or you just like to cook?
And welcome to the
do you work on submarines?
He could be a seaman on a submarine.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Do you work on submarines?
Are you in the Navy?
Are you in the Navy?
Thank you for your service.
We have questions with a name like that.
Yeah. Submarine chef.
Love it.
Sydney, what's going on? A lot of people saying happy birthday to everybody. Shout out to all the Libras, Eagle Rose up in here. Lots of happy birthdays.
Sunday.
Travel with Gail saying blessed Sunday. A lot of happy birthdays going on. So last week, if you didn't watch the SIP, if you're part of that replay crew and you did, you notice we did quite a few Q&As. So I want to go and start playing some of the Q&A questions that we get from people that want us to grace the interwebs with their voice. And here we go with the very first one.
Hey, Addy and Terry, this is LaToya W. I just wanted to know, are we able to book specialty restaurants on the MSC website?
Well, LaToya W., Addy's going to answer that question for you.
Yes and no. Okay, so MSC's website is janky as all get out. So, and it has been since they came to the U.S. So you could try. But if you are not successful in getting them or being able to link it or get it that way, just call me up and I can help you book it.
Boom, that way. See there, man?
Because their website is janky.
Facts.
You remember?
You would think a $1 billion company that can build $1 billion ships can
Like,
fix
they
their
have-
IT issue.
They have massive typos. Like, you ain't got somebody that could just go in and fix a typo? Like, janky, okay? Janky.
That way, man.
So, thank you.
Praise It Always says, did I miss when's the next sisterhood?
The next sisterhood is August 25th through the 29th next year, 2024. We are going back on Virgin Voyages, but we're doing the Valiant Lady and we're doing the Riviera Maya itinerary. Go to the website. I can't talk. AddyandTerry.com and click the Come With Us and you'll see all the info.
Boom, that way, man. Love to have you on there. Shout out to Miss Alice in the house. What's going on? Thank you for
Miss
hitting that
Alice.
thumbs up. Sydney said, oh no, on the neighbor's
Yeah,
house.
our house was unscathed, but the neighbor, did they ever get it fixed?
Not yet.
The whole back part of their gutter system for the back of their house, our tree said, nah, well, you need to redecorate.
Sid saying, happy Sunday. So glad it's gorgeous there. It's raining for the second time today here in Florida, so I'm drinking.
Oh, that's all you do. You sleep and drink when it's
I be
raining.
drinking. I be drinking.
I be sipping.
Shane Nordgren, hello. First time here. Welcome. To the Sunday Sip. We're so glad to have you here. Let's go ahead and take another question that came in via SpeakPipe. That is how you reach us. If you want to get your voice heard on the Sunday Sip, you'll normally find that link available in our community chat on YouTube as well as IG. So let's see
Fabulous.
who we got coming in now.
Who next?
Hey, Addy and Terry, this is Carlene. Hope all is well. Question for you guys. I see Carnival has announced that it will be rolling back the library space. What are the thoughts that you and your viewers have on Carnival rolling back library spaces, especially in remote working times? Curious to know what you all have to say. Take care.
Ooh, wow,
That is a great question because even on our last family cruise on the Mardi Gras, we noticed that there was no library, which our daughter really felt the impact of that because even though we were cruising through Thanksgiving, she's a college student and still had work to do. So she was looking for a quiet space on the ship to be able to do some remote work. And even with us both having remote jobs and being able to, or sometimes needing to do something for work while on vacation, the library space comes in really handy. But them getting rid of it, there's no space.
Right.
Right. We ended up going to where she went to the piano bar during the day because that was thank you, submarine chef. Our daughter ended up going to the piano bar during the day to do some classwork because that was the only quiet place on the ship, like without any music or any other interruptions. So I think they should still keep a small space, maybe not as big of a library, like library space, but maybe still a small, like dedicated space. Maybe not call it the library, but maybe workroom or something.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of remote workers now.
The only thing I didn't like when they did that on one of the ships is when they took the
Cigar bar.
cigar bar and turned it into a library.
Oh, they turned it into the library.
Yeah, I didn't care too much
That
for
was
that.
on MSC.
Shout out to Carol Bluford Dickerson. First off, if this is your first time here, welcome, or if this is your first time commenting. Very good observation. It is October 1st, which means it is the official first day of Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Get your boobs checked.
Addy, you go ahead and do, I guess, yeah, you say that. I didn't know how you want to approach that, but yeah.
Boob check. Get your boobs checked, ladies. And guys, because guys can get breast cancer too.
This is facts.
So get your boobs checked. Not that y'all get mammograms, but
I wonder
do
how
guys get...
that would be...
Our brains,
I don't know. I've never that just...
the fact that our brains literally went there at the same time.
how does that work?
How does a guy get a mammogram?
I don't even want to investigate that, but Dave Wallace says, when's your next Virgin Cruise?
We do have one scheduled. When is our next one? Are we telling? We're not telling?
We have another one this year.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I literally just said that, babe.
We have another one this year.
Another one this year.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to give out right
Let's
now.
see. Tracy says, Terry, I'm in North Carolina, so the howdy sometimes works.
They say howdy in North Carolina?
Kelly Tony says, I'll be sure to get my sip on once I get home from my son's botillion practice. That's what's up, man.
Okay.
Shout out to your son on that.
What kind of practice? I miss those days.
Dave Wallace.
Soccer, football.
The botillion, babe.
That's her son's name.
Huh?
Or is that, what's
Jesus.
a botillion? Is that like a cotillion? Like the.
Y'all.
We
gonna keep moving. Carol Brown says, "Happy Sunday, everyone. What you sipping on?"
What are we sipping today? Is it time?
It is about time.
We might as well.
3 more minutes, maybe.
Really? You gonna actually?
You want to get into the sip now?
Let's get to the sip.
Yeah, you want to get to the sip now?
Yes.
Shall we take it and get to the sip now?
Should we say to the sip or to the bar?
I don't know. Which how you want to do it?
I mean, you said that we can't say to the bar anymore.
Yeah, I don't want because somebody else. I know
somebody else.
That.
There's
And
another
I
YouTuber that says
them,
to the
so
bar.
I don't want to do that part, but well, let's.
We could be like, get to the sip.
Yeah, just do the thing.
Welcome to the
Bar. Glad you guys could join me. Today marks a very important day because now we're officially in Q4. We're in fall. That means some of the cocktails are going to start to mellow out. And I've got the perfect one for you today. We're going to take it way back to Prohibition time. And I've noticed that a lot of people are starting to ask for this whenever they go to bars. It is the Modern Sidecar. It's a cognac-based cocktail with a little citrus and a little bit of sugar. And I want to make that for you. Coming out of the New Orleans area many, many years ago, it's one of my favorites. But this particular one is going to be rather boozy. So in order to make this cocktail, you're going to need a couple of things, and there are a couple of different ways that you can make it. First off, you're going to need your favorite brand of cognac. I prefer to use 1738. You're going to have 2 ounces of that. You're also going to use 3/4 of an ounce of Grand Marnier. You're also going to use 3/4 ounce of lemon juice, a bar spoon of Demerara syrup or turbinado syrup. That's easier for you to get in your store. And also 2 drops of saline. Now, saline can be made at home. It's not a necessity, but it appears to bring out a lot of the flavors that are deep within the cocktail. And so we're going to go ahead and do that today. All right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and build the cocktail. Like I said before, you're going to want to start off with your favorite cognac. That's going to be 2 ounces of the Remy Martin 1738. Then you're going to need 3/4 of an ounce of Grand Marnier. It's going to add a little bit of that sweetness to it. And the citrus from 3/4 of an ounce of lemon juice is going to cut through that. Then you're going to need just a bar spoon. Now, in some recipes that are called for sugar rim on the glass, I'm going to use just a bar spoon of the Demerara syrup to add a little sugar. Spilling a little bit there. That's okay. It's going to make it a little bit sugar. And last but not least, 2 drops of saline solution, about 20%. Then you're going to put it on ice and give it a shake. Then after you mix your cocktail, you're just simply going to pour it into a chilled Nick and Nora glass. You're going to double strain and serve. And here you have it, a modern sidecar. Cheers. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that little section there. If you're sipping along with us, if you noticed and you found the cocktail, and if you like sidecars, we salute you.
Is this one I would like?
Cheers.
Oh, you gonna make me
Cheers to
find
you,
out.
everybody. Yum, yum, yum. It's boozy.
It's a boozy.
It's boozy.
It kind of tastes like a daiquiri.
It's kinda. And I know you're not really into cognac, so it's
It's given daiquiri.
yeah.
Okay, so if I was to go to a bar and order a sidecar, would I like it? Or would I have to ask them to modify it?
No, you should be good.
Okay, because this is given daiquiri, and I love me a daiquiri.
I think you'd be good. All right. So, again, if you want to find the recipe for that, you can find it on our community page or on IG. It's fairly simple.
Yeah.
It can be even simpler. There are a lot of different variations of a sidecar. That particular one that I just made is around the 1920s era. I believe the very first sidecar was created in 1913.
Look at you with the bar facts.
You know, passion, man, passion.
I see you.
Dale Coleman says, hold on, family. Did I hear something about an Alaska cruise?
Yes, you did, good sir. The MAS or Melon and Etsy 3.0 cruise is next July on the Celebrity Edge, going to Alaska, sailing out of Seattle. It's a 7-day.
Yeah, I forgot that's where we're going, like Seattle. We haven't been.
We've never been to Seattle.
We haven't.
I'm so excited.
No, have we? No.
No, I've never been. The only state I've been to on the West Coast is California.
Oh, yeah. You don't get out.
And Alaska.
But yes, really looking forward to that. We're going to be traveling on the Celebrity Edge,
Which we absolutely love.
visiting the last frontier. It is, like she said, leaving out of Seattle. Then we have a day at sea. Then we're going to Ketchikan, and then we're going to Endicott Arm and Dawes Glacier. We'll be going to Juneau, Skagway, inside the Alaska Passage. Another day at sea to Victoria,
we're
British
going to
Columbia,
Canada.
Canada, and then back to Seattle. That is going to be a time. I can tell you already.
That's going to be a time. Oh, we need to look up. I didn't realize we were going to be in Canada late.
Yeah. So if you liked to journey with us, we are travel advisors. We would love to have you as a client. Simply go to addyandterry.com, click on Come With Us, and you'll see all our upcoming group cruises. Or if you just want to take a cruise or a flight or book a hotel or anything else like that, you can do that with us
Click
as well.
on Let's Plan.
We really appreciate it.
But yeah, we have quite a few subscribers and followers in Canada. So if you are in the British Columbia area, I say that like British Columbia is small. If you are in the Victoria, British Columbia area, come say hi when we get there.
Yeah, definitely. Love to meet you. Let's see. I think we got somebody new, man. Let's go ahead and give a round of applause. So Village says, my wife and I loved y'all's channel, a new subscriber. Thank you for that. We're getting ready for the Dominican Days Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady, October 27th. We just bought our Halloween costumes, and this trip is going to be lit.
Yes, it is. And we have not sailed Virgin for Halloween, but I can tell you if it's anything like they do any other sailing, you will have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I cannot imagine.
I was going to book one and go solo, and then
Yeah, you were.
something came up, and I had to make
You
a
changed
change.
your mind.
Yeah.
I don't even remember why you changed your mind.
I don't know. I might still do it, though.
Yeah.
I might.
Go for it.
Oh, say less.
He said, but.
Submarine Chef says, but where has all the rum gone to?
No,
Man.
it's still there. Wait.
Oh, yeah. I haven't made a rum cocktail.
I mean, we did rum the other day. I said the other day.
Dave Wallace says, I'm going on Virgin in 3 weeks, man.
Love
Shout out
it.
to everybody that's going on Virgin. Let me point
Yes.
something out real quick. If you're watching us, you'll notice there's a QR code up here in the corner of the screen, depending on where you're looking at it. If you would like to book your next or your very first Virgin voyage, we would love to have you. So go ahead, scan that QR code. You can make your own choices, do your own booking, but we will be your travel advisors just by you using that QR code. So if you go, you book the cruise, you'll notice in the upper left-hand corner, now this is the only way you're going to know that you're booking with Addy and Terry. In the upper left-hand corner, once you go to the page, it should say...
Serviced and sold by Terrence Bibb.
Boom.
I was like, wait a minute. I was trying.
My whole government name. Yes.
That's
sold
what it
and serviced
says.
by Terrence Bibb. If you
what
see
they-
that, then you know specifically
That you're working with
you're
us.
working with us. And as soon as you make your selections and whatnot, I get an email and we are on the case. We would love to have you. We would like to just say we may know a little bit or two about
Just
Virgin.
a little bit.
We are still in the top 100 Virgin Voyages advisors for the year, which hopefully they'll be making a new announcement in the next couple of weeks.
We would love to have you guys book
we
with
can
us
stay
so
in
we
the
could
top
still
100.
be top
Because I
100.
can tell you, we need to stay in the top 100.
Yes, we.
Say less. Shout out to
Need
Cruz
to
and Caper
represent.
saying go Ravens. Perfect
Oh,
time to give you a quick
score
NFL update. Every time I
This
say
is
that,
good.
I be playing the
We didn't get the
in my
yes,
head.
we didn't get the music.
All right, update. Second quarter, Chargers still. Oh, hold on. I need to do.
I was about to say refresh.
Yeah, I'm like about to give y'all the wrong information. No, second quarter still 24-7. Chargers over the Raiders right now. 21-3 Cowboys. Yes, sir. You thought something else was going to be different. That's also the second quarter. Don't forget Ravens over the Browns today. 28-3. Cardinals are right now looking at 3 points in the second quarter with the 49ers at 21. Rams over the Colts 29-23. Vikings over the Panthers 21-13. There you go, like that, so you can keep abreast
Yay,
of what's going
football.
on. So Miss Jiggs comes back, Addy, and she tells you that Riscata is a red wine.
Okay.
They also sell it at Olive Garden, but you can get it for a better price at BJ's Wholesale
We don't have
Club.
a BJ's.
We don't.
We don't have a BJ's. And the closest like Sam's Club is like 20, 30 minutes away. And the closest Costco is an hour.
Man, Brian Martin says Bears lost again.
Aw, Polly, as my mom would say.
Hey, Tracy Carroll says she's in North Carolina also. Joe Bean saying go Ravens. Carla
Ravens.
says I'm definitely going to cruise with Carnival to get my points up. I'm sure they'll have some perks for platinum people. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The perks for Carnival are great. I will say any perks with each cruise line's loyalty line, once you get up there, the perks is real. The best one is laundry.
Dave Wallace, we've actually been talking about that. I think maybe next week I will make
a mocktail?
a mocktail or two.
Ooh,
because
it's
not everybody, I
October.
recognize not everybody partakes in libations.
Right.
And I do have some pretty interesting mocktail cocktails that I think people would really enjoy.
Like that one we had on Virgin.
Yeah.
That one was good, even though it had
Kombucha in it.
kombucha.
But it was good. But yes, that is an excellent idea.
You were like, kombucha.
Mocktails are coming because I want everybody
Yes.
to be able to sip when we sip because
Absolutely.
therefore it's the Sunday sip.
Exactly.
RN Healthy Life says, I got my Stella Rose Black.
We got some on
That's
the
what I'm
shelf over
talking
there.
about. A couple people laughing at Sis. Liv and Rika saying, good afternoon. Miss J Explorer says, my Commanders lost in overtime. They were so close.
This is really giving daiquiri.
Yeah, man, so many people were talking smack with Miami all last week, and yes, they went down, Submarine Chef. They went down hard.
Okay, now you're getting into the suggestion.
Cruise and Caper says hat would be nice. Okay, so this is going back to what people
Sorry.
would like to see if we did some type of merch. Okay, a hat. I like that. Tatiana says bar tools. Okay, thinking about that.
Coco's trying to be
UET top tier says upper echelon just rang the bell. Hey everyone, we in the house. Glad to have you up in here, man. Give you a shout out for that. Catherine says bar tools for sure, like a jigger and that martini strainer.
Okay.
Terrence says glassware and bar tools for home and travel. I like that.
Okay.
D Naturally says a Sunday Sip cocktail shaker would be right on brand for y'all. Thank you.
That's
Top
why I
tier
was like,
says
phone
cases. I can see that.
A phone case?
Sydney says bar tools.
Bar tools.
Okay, bar tools.
We're getting a lot of the bar tools.
Okay.
Glassware.
Bar tools, hoodies.
Hoodies.
Okay. What's up, Jaretha? Glad to have you up in here.
Hey, boo.
Regina says, hey, Cruising Cousin,
Hey,
saying
boo.
hello from Tokyo, Japan today, man. Y'all give it up for Regina.
I want a job that sends me to Tokyo.
On a work trip. She says it's early Monday morning here, but had to stop by, show some love, and ring the doorbell before I get ready to work. And we
Thank you.
appreciate that. Love.
Love. Mwah.
Man,
That is so
that
cool.
is a bucket list.
That is
Stop.
definite bucket list.
Bucket
But I heard it was
list
like
stop.
super expensive to go there.
Well, there's that. I mean, when you live in the future, you're going to have to pay future prices. Like, Tokyo is basically the future, man. Japan is the future. So
when you live in the future.
they already on the new currency over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta have that. You gotta have the coins.
The fact that
you ain't even gotta have. They ain't even coins over there. I don't even know what they call them.
I just want to go to all the vending machines.
Man, come on, man. Living Rika says, can't wait for the content.
It's
Thank
coming.
you. Sydney
Promise.
says, still have a little playtime.
Yes.
Sounds amazing. Sig says, I would buy coffee cups, barware, cigar sticks. Ooh, I could do some branded
cigar stuff. You got us thinking now.
Felcia says, my family and I had a great time on the Mardi Gras back in September. Went to Fahrenheit 555 for our daughter's birthday, and all I can say is OMG.
Yeah, Fahrenheit 555 does not disappoint. Every single time. I mean, and I can say that for just about any steakhouse that we've gone to on Carnival. We have not been disappointed. Why are you looking at Coco like
Because Coco is literally grabbing every toy he has in the living room and carrying them to the back door like,
he probably wants to go out to play.
okay, let me. Carla says A&T cigar cutters for BNS 2024.
Okay.
Sig says, so glad you're asking. I'm a minimalist and I only buy things I actually use because when I had to pack up a move, I regretted having so much useless stuff.
Oh, see, I could not. I try to be minimal, but sorry if y'all hear that. Coco is going nuts.
Julie
with
B.
his
Adventure
toys.
says, hello. On yesterday, my husband and I rode the Bright Line high-speed rail system from Orlando to Miami, 3.5 hours. It was amazing.
Okay, maybe we should do that.
I can't wait to do that. I've been wanting to do that
Maybe
ever
we
since
should
they
do that
made
for
the announcement a
2.0.
couple of years and they were putting it together. So do what now?
For 2.0, instead of flying directly into Miami, we can
Drive to Orlando, get on the train.
get on the Bright Line, and that'd be a lot cheaper.
Come back.
That might be a lot cheaper. A 5-hour drive is a lot better.
Sometimes you come up with some good ideas.
Y'all heard it here first. He said I had a good idea.
Regina says, hey, Sydney, thanks. Yes, absolutely. Trying to fit it in as I can. Event Yours and Spirits coming through with the question. Yeah, let's get back to some more questions. She says, are there any other adults-only cruise lines besides Virgin or chartered cruises?
There's Viking. Viking has a few adults-only cruises, and I think that's it. It's not that many adults-only brands.
No.
But Viking and Virgin, that's it.
That is it. Boom. Submarine Chef says, yes, retired chef on board, 687 Richard B. Russell.
Okay. Hey, that name sounds familiar. That's up the street. Is that like a whatchamacallit? But thank you for your service, and you're awesome because you're an actual chef.
Amelia Yella.
Chefs in the house.
Thank you. Amelia, shout out. That sounds like, I think I've seen her before, but I'm going to give her some love anyway. Saying blessings, blessings, blessings. Wonderful people. So good to see you all doing well. It's finally dry out here in New Jersey. The sun is out again. That's what's up. Now, speaking of questions, I think we had another person chime in on our voicemail. Let's see what we got this time.
Hello, Addy and Terry. This is Rome from Couple of the Seas, and I just had a quick question for you guys. Since Icon is going to be coming up, we aren't going to be able to go on it because you see the way my bank account's set up, but many other things as well. But that is obviously the main reason for myself and many others. Big question is, how do you plan on juggling creating content, doing everything like you said? Because if you pay that much, you got to do everything possible on the ship that you can. Like you said, you got to do everything twice if you can. So how do you plan on juggling content creation, doing everything on the ship, hanging out with friends and people like that, and also having a good time? How are you planning on balancing it, as well as sleep? Because I'm sure there's not going to be much sleep every night because there's so much that you guys are going to want to do. So how do you plan on balancing it all, since I believe it's a week-long sailing? I could be incorrect about that, but let me know your plans for the inaugural. Thanks. Peace.
Wow, that's a good question.
Very good question. That was a lot.
Okay, so see, what really happens is he and I have a conversation as to what type of content would work best for our channel. And we really just focus on that. We don't really try to do everything. We focus on what has worked with us before, like our food reviews and our drink reviews and the bar battles and things like that. And that's what we focus our content on. And then we say, okay, what's that extra stuff What's one bonus content that we could do that could make us set us apart? And that's how we plan it. And usually I'm the one planning all the stops and all the stops and visits to everything on what we're going to do. And then he has to do his thing as to how we're going to light it, how we're going to mic it, how we're going to shoot it. But other than that, we really just go from there. We don't really try to do it all because we know that we're not going to get it all in one go.
I think my response for the icon of the seas, just because there are going to be so many content creators trying to shoot and show all the things, and there are going to be other content creators that are even going to be able to go on board before we even do the inaugural selling. So there's going to be content out there. I think the approach that I want to take is just, find out from our specific audience, what is it that you care about the most? What is it that you want to see? I mean, there's no sense of us running around and doing an entire ship tour when there's 11 ship tours out there, and there's going to be more people that maybe are better in showing ship tours, and then we do one and we don't get any response to it. So I think I really want to find out what in particular people want to see or want to know about the icon. And then, of course, Addy and I are going to do our thing. Our specialty is food and cocktails. She's a chef. I'm a mixologist. So we're definitely going to focus in on that, and as well as some of the things that I think empty nesters will enjoy, because, that the thing I like to think about us is that we have had experience with kids, but that's not what we cover. We're a couple, we're still young, and there's certain things that we like to do. So I think we want to be able to showcase that. But that was a fabulous question.
And as far as hanging out and having downtime and sleep like that, he's a morning person. I am not.
But let me say, the amount of money we paid on this trip, I am going to enjoy it. Even if I ain't shooting content, I'm going to enjoy it as a human being.
Absolutely. And first and foremost, no matter what ship we go on, we go to enjoy because we're paying for it.
Yeah.
As content creators. So even if we're not getting any content, we are going to go have fun.
I love y'all, but y'all might not get a video if you ain't figured out by now.
So we are going to go have fun. And as far as hanging out with friends, because we know the inaugural is going to have a lot of people there that we know. It's just going to be, there's probably going to be a lot of late nights and lots of conversations.
Yeah. And I want to shout out the homie Griff. Griff called me the other day just, to say hello and check in. We talked about Noah and Alyssa and life and different things, man. Shout out to you.
They're so stinking cute.
Can't wait to see you on the icon.
Yes.
I think that's going to be the next time we get a chance to see them. But really appreciate the phone call and the check-in and all that, man.
Pinch those little cheeks and little baby feet.
Here you go. Says, I'm on the Seascape on the 29th for a 7-day slot tournament cruise. We'll definitely report back on the food.
Oh, girl.
Appreciate that.
But my thing is going to be to check out that. I don't know if it was just because we were there for the naming ceremony, but that late night buffet was on.
Yeah. I like that. And that's a good segue. Now that we're talking about food, let's talk about some food that's popping off. Let's talk about, since we are talking about the icon of the seas, in their latest release of making an icon, they focused on dining.
Yes.
And if you don't know, on the icon of the seas, or maybe you don't even know what the icon of the seas is, it will be the largest cruise ship in the world come January of 2024 when it does its inaugural sailing. You can check out some of that info on their particular YouTube channel, Royal Caribbean. But they have everything from walk-up windows to casual to upscale to live music to chefs who put on a show. They're going to have choices pretty much for everybody, any age, that's going to match the stuff that they have that's going to be on board.
Ooh. We're getting some good questions in the chat.
And just a few things that they were able to announce. I mean, we could just talk about it real quick. Some of the dining options that are going to be available on the Icon of the Seas. First one is going to be the Aqua Dome Market. They're saying that this is going to be their first food hall with 5 unique food stalls featuring a range of flavors. They're going to have sweet and savory crepes to Asian and Mediterranean alongside a selection of wine and beers. That's going to be
I love me a crepe.
in the new Aqua Dome.
I love me a crepe. I don't know why.
They're going to have the base camp, which they're calling, it's a new spot. And they're saying it's going to refuel between memory making on Thrill Island, Chill Island, and the Hideaway. And it's going to serve treats like pretzel bites and cheese sauce and crispy shrimp bao buns.
Oh, that sounds like another spot that we will hang out a lot.
Yeah. You've got the Empire Supper Club.
Oh, that sounds swanky.
They're saying it's going to be a lavish restaurant that's going to be located in Central Park.
Okay.
With an extravagant night out. You can taste old New York.
Oh, that sounds.
I mean, what does old New York taste like?
That's going to be like your swanky dinner parties.
It says
like Frank Sinatra and Jim, or what I was about to say, Jimmy, Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, boy. The Rat Pack.
The Rat Pack.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to do an 8-course experience of premium American cuisine, accompanied by a swanky 3-piece band that's going to play unexpected renditions of some modern favorites.
Oh, we have to try that. 8 courses, though? Dude.
Yo, we in there. Say less. Say less on that.
8 courses?
Go on, book that now, man. Don't even wait. Let's not let that get booked up. There's the Izumi in the park. It's going to be an all-day window debuting next to the first Izumi in Central Park.
Ooh.
They're going to have fresh sushi, gyoza, and Japanese street food to go, like taiyaki, ice cream, and Insta-worthy toppings.
Oh, we're going to have to hit that up because you know we love some Izumi.
You've got the new Pearl Cafe. It's a new stop in the Royal Promenade. They're saying it's going to have refreshing bites like handcrafted sandwiches, specialty coffees, and complimentary beverages served day and night.
I don't know, because Promenade, the sandwiches and stuff in the Promenade be looking kind of sketch.
Facts.
They may be available 24 hours, but they be looking real sketch.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let's see. What other new venues they got? They got something called Pier 7. They're saying it's a laid-back, all-day brunch. Surfside is going to serve up casual, California-inspired dishes like surf and turf tacos, smoked salmon, Benedict, and shareable platters.
Okay, I'm here for the platters.
Okay, Pier 7.
Okay.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
You've got Surfside Bites. It's a new pit stop. They're saying that's going to maximize every minute of the adventure. I like how these descriptions, man.
They theme everything.
It's going to be a walk-up window. It's going to have quick snacks like burgers, popcorn, chicken, cinnamon sugar, donut holes, and more.
They had me at donut holes.
Yeah.
And so it's like you're in Surfside and you're able to just chill with the family because that's mostly the family area with the little water park for the kids.
Yeah.
So being able to just stop and get some donut holes.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dope.
That's awesome.
And of course, the Surfside Eatery is going to be their new buffet dedicated to families at the heart of Surfside. It's the stay all day neighborhood for young families. They've got choices for everyone to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner, including twist on kids classics for the grown-ups.
Oh, no, that's cool that they're going to put a buffet area in that area.
Yeah.
So you ain't got to
You ain't got to leave. You can go
tear
grab
the
something
kids
to eat
away from having
Right.
fun.
That's dope.
To just go, okay. And then plus they have all the little, I was wondering why they were having like tables, like tables
Yeah.
in that area, but that explains it.
So that's just a handful of the 20 new dining adventures you're going to find on the Icon of the Seas.
That sounds so fun.
Of course, if you want to see more, the ones that I'm referencing is from part 2 of their series, Making an Icon, Creating Flavors for Everyone, part 2, Dining. So there's going to be 20 different, highly anticipated food venues that are going to be on the Icon of the Seas, and those are just a handful.
The food and the water park makes me more excited now. Because before we were both just like, ooh, Icon.
Right.
But now that all the little walk-up spots, like in the supper club, that's exciting.
So I know a lot of people are excited about the Icon. One ship that I'm personally excited about, and I really want to be able to get on board next year, is going to be Princess's Sun Princes.
Sun or star?
The Sun Princes.
Yeah.
We haven't been on Princes since that was literally
Pre-pandemic.
the last trip we took before the
Pre-pandemic,
pandemic
yeah.
just went crazy. But they also announced
It's a gorgeous
some
ship.
their new culinary excellence at sea.
Yeah.
With a
they got-
lot of new dining, some outstanding food and drink options. A couple of things that I wanted to touch on are just a few. Like they have this thing called coffee. I'm sorry, let me start here. Bellini's Cocktail Bar. This is going to be located on deck 7. And they're saying that it's going to be like a sparkling diamond in the center of the piazza. Bellini's Cocktail Bar, inspired by the gems. You're going to be transported to a world of glamour and elegance where every detail has been crafted to the life. First off,
Okay, so first, let me explain to some people because they may not know what the piazza is.
Okay.
The piazza is the atrium. And it's like the heartbeat of their ships on Princess. So there you go.
Boom. That way. I was just trying to think, like, when people go to these places, is this what they hear in their mind? I'm going to enjoy the elegant.
You're so silly. I'm going to be transported to a world of elegance.
I'm going to indulge in a night out with my friends and sip and savor some of the finest bubbles. And I'm going to enjoy entertainment and the
But-
dazzling. Do you sit there and say, I'm enjoying the dazzling panoramic views
You're so silly.
outside this massive spear window?
Okay, question. Do you think they're doing that to kind of go against or compete against the Edge class because they have the martini bar in the middle of the ship?
Could.
Because that's what that's giving to me.
Could.
The Bellini bar is giving cocktails in the middle of the ship with views of the ocean, whereas the Edge class does that exact same thing.
Yeah.
So that's what that's giving.
All right. Let me just go through here.
Dazzling.
Let's see. So they got another one that's called Coffee Current. So if you love currants, you're going to be able to go there and you're going to get croissants and danishes and muffins and afternoon teas and scones and sandwiches and other stuff like that.
And that's one thing that Princess does really, 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 really well is their afternoon tea. If you are a tea snob like this guy, they do afternoon tea really well
So
on Princess.
Coffee Current's also located on deck 7. There's also going to be Good Spirits at Sea. They're saying this is going to be a venue that's going to take you around the globe and give you some stories of spirits with farm fresh local ingredients, one-of-a-kind cocktails. You're going to be able to immerse yourself. It's a favorite distinct venue and will offer immersive martini experiences as well as an immersive royal tea experience. That's going to be at Good Spirits at Sea on deck 7.
We liked Good Spirits.
In case you're just tuning in, we are talking about the Sun Prince's new ship that's launching next year and some of their announcements of some of their food and drink venues. There's O'Malley's Irish Pub, also located on deck 7. It's going to be a new pub, which is now on Enchanted Princess. It's going to be on the Sun Princess, and if you know Irish pubs, you can expect live music and interactive entertainment. They say they're going to have a ribeye blend that's going to blow your mind, some Bushmills Blue Burger, the O'Malley's Burger Patties, Bushmills Whiskey Glaze, fish and chips, bangers and mash, shepherd's pie.
I love all of those.
It's going to be one of those
I
kind of
love
spots.
good old fashioned Irish food.
There's going to be the Crown Grill, also located on deck 7.
Crown Grill is fabulous. That was the one that had like the different salts.
Oh, yeah, that was dope. It's going to be revamped. It's going to be real modern. They're going to have those premium aged beef and seafood items for you. It's an intimate experience in a classically elegant setting. You're going to have an eye view into the show galley where you'll be able to see the chefs doing their thing with the beef and the chops and the seafood.
Cool.
They say this is going to be, they think this is going to be a favorite go-to restaurant.
Heck yeah. Okay, so when we went on Princess and we did eat at Crown Grill, one of the highlights there was, one, it was our anniversary trip, so they treated us really special for our anniversary. But second is because it's a steakhouse, they basically don't really season your steak. I mean, they do the basic seasoning, but they don't put salt on it because one of the things that they feature is different salts or sea salts from around the world. So we had like a Hawaiian lava salt. We had the usual Himalayan sea salt. We had a river sea salt from like Denmark or somewhere. There were like 4 different salts, and each one on the steak that we ordered made the steak taste completely different. It was so cool.
Yeah,
It was like a flavor explosion because of the different salts. So that sounds amazing.
I really enjoyed that too, man.
Yeah.
I really enjoy.
We really enjoyed Princess.
Princess, like no cap.
Shocked us.
That Princess cruise was probably the most relaxing cruise
It shocked us.
I had ever that I've ever taken to this day.
Yeah.
Like you really go there and you just feel like your brain can decompress.
Yes.
I don't know what it was.
Those beds, so comfortable.
Man,
It was like the best.
I don't nap, but I napped
We
a whole
napped
lot.
a lot on that cruise. Because there were moments where we would literally just look at each other and be like, what you want to do?
Yeah. All right,
It's
so
nap time.
there's also moving up to deck 8. They have a new spot called Kai Sushi. It's a modern sushi bar next to the heart of Piazza. They're going to have views outside that spear window. They're going to have sushi and sashimi specialties like the crispy lobster tempura, the wagyu tataki, and asparagus and salmon. That's going to be new. You've got Sabatinis also
love us
on
some
deck 8.
Sabatinis.
So if you're into pasta, it's an all-new pasta room with circular windows. It's a Princess favorite.
It is.
And it's going to be done in bistro style. You're going to be able to enjoy trattoria-style dining experiences with Sicilian fried mozzarella rice balls, served with black
Arancini for
truffle,
those of you.
creamy burrata caprese, classic beef carpaccios, and seafood dishes. So that's
We enjoyed Sabatinis. That was
pretty
good.
Also on deck 8, you're going to have Umai Teppanyaki. It's exclusive only to Sun Princess. So if you're going to want to enjoy that, it's going to be on Sun Princess. It's a fusion of top cuisine and showmanship. If you know what teppanyaki is, I mean, you can kind of figure
It's
that out.
becoming a thing on cruise ships.
There's The Catch by Rudy. We're moving up to deck 9. It's a pop-up diner concept from Chef Solomon that's going to be showcasing some treasures from sea, like oysters on the half shell and red and pink peppercorn,
That's
mignete, calamari with seasoned panko coatings and lemon aioli mussels.
Yum.
It really sounds like that's going to be good for pescatarians and omnivores.
Yum.
You should be really happy about that. Also on deck 9 is the World Fresh Marketplace. It has had a transformation. They're going to be able to go there and enjoy all-day gastronomy located right next to the piazza. They're going to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 9 food stations ranging from Mongolian barbecue and tapas to Asian stir-fry and panini stations, something for everybody, carving boards, roasted meats, bread, salads. You know the deal.
That's their buffet.
Yeah. Also on deck 9 is the International Cafe, where you're going to be able to get eats around the clock, from breakfast sandwiches to focaccia and flatbreads and delectable desserts. Also on deck 9 is the Promenade, where you're going to be enjoying a beachy California vibe, they're saying.
So healthy food.
Pretty much. It's going to have, let's see here. Yeah, just quick and tasty favorites. With a mix of covered tables and lounge seating. And then moving all the way up to deck 17 is the Lido deck, and you know everything that comes with the Lido. So that's
The resort
all the stuff
vibe.
that they have announced for the Sun Princess.
Excited for the Sun Princess because that's a beautiful ship.
Blessings to the cruising capers. Yes, man. Yeah,
Get them checked.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Carla G said, yeah, let's sip. That was from back in the day. Tina Lewis, 1508. What's going on? Let's see. Sig says, Bridget, that's the perfect event for a library on the ship.
Right?
Cheryl says, yep, going to get my mammogram tomorrow. I'm a 9-year cancer survivor. Man, first off, shout out to everybody that beat that damn cancer, man.
Big C.
Shout out to everybody that has had to experience that, either personally or through family members or friends. I know how you feel. That
Exactly. It's heart-wrenching.
yeah, man. But definitely do all the things you need to do to help prevent it. Believe me, watch what you eat. Watch the products that you use
Yes.
on a daily basis.
Now, that doesn't mean go all hermit and crazy and being like super healthy. And not, I won't say super healthy, but super health conscious and saying, oh, you can't use that, or you can't use this water bottle, you can't use this, but just be mindful.
Yeah. RN Healthy Life says they have a flat x-ray machine that men can lay down to examine the breast tissue.
Okay, that makes so much more sense.
Praise and Always says, say, meet the bartender. Okay. This is going back to the cocktail. Miss Blackberry says, oh, I like cognac. Sounds
It's
like
good.
a
Mine
cocktail.
is gone. Terry babysitting his.
Tarsha says, hey, fam, happy Sunday. Peeping in from the AT&T Stadium, watching my Cowboys beat the Patriots, man.
Oh, she's there. Hey, Tarsha.
Yeah, man. Had to do that, from the Addy and Terry Stadium, watching the Cowboys.
Wow. Oh, my jazz moves.
Yeah, man. Regina says, yay, Terry, with the take on the sidecar. The classic sidecar is one of my top 3 cocktails. Looking forward to seeing this version.
I don't think I've ever had a sidecar, but now that I know it tastes like a daiquiri, I'm going to drink more.
Boom, there you go. Janelle T says, my Bartesian has sidecar pods, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
And
so
here,
she explained it to me.
Thank you, because I'm like, give me your black card.
I'm not
now.
Southern.
I really wanted to say, give me your black card on the Sunday sip.
I am not Southern. We don't do that
It's
in
not
the
a
North.
Southern thing.
It's not a Northern thing. I didn't know what a cotillion was till I came to the South.
Oh, Jesus.
That is definitely a Southern thing.
All right, well, for those who want to know, Kelly Tony so prolifically addresses the answer. A battalion is the male version of a cotillion or debutante ball, providing
Gotcha.
male high school juniors and seniors the opportunity to participate in a variety of educational, social, and cultural experiences.
That is awesome.
I have participated in battalions before. You never thought to ask me that?
I mean, I just asked you what's a botillion, and you said you was going to take
Because
my
I
black card.
thought you knew.
Then
I didn't know you was that
Why
sheltered,
did our
child.
boys not do a botillion then?
Because Eddie Mallard says, ladies, please get checked. I lost my wife 20 years ago come January from breast cancer. I'm 60 and never remarried, so please get checked, man.
Aww.
Blessings going out
Blessings
to Brother
to
Mallard.
you.
Kelly Tony says they are also given an opportunity for scholarships.
See, how come
Yes.
you ain't never say nothing to our boys?
Lakeisha says, hello, everybody.
Hi, Lakeisha.
Rupert says, going on Virgin for the first time Friday the 13th. Any recommendation for Grand Turks port change for the DR?
Oh, Grand Turks. It's absolutely beautiful there. I would suggest, like we say everywhere, rent a car or a scooter and go find yourself a beach, because there's lots of little private beaches just off in the cut, and it's very, very beautiful there.
Boom, that way.
Watch for the donkeys. Like Aruba, there's donkeys everywhere.
Facts. Let's see. Tashandra says, it's been a while, but I've rung the doorbell. Thank you for giving us that thumbs up. 224 beautiful people hanging out with us. 191.
Yes.
Thumbs up. If you like the content, we really appreciate you.
And if
hitting
you're
that thumbs
watching
up
the
for us.
replay, thank you.
Blessings. D Naturally 23 says, what's the update on Brotherhood at Sea? What do you want to know? What's the update? Well, we're still going.
What's the date? The dates are February 9th through the 12th.
My bad.
They're going on the Allure.
No, you gonna do
Go
it?
for it.
No.
I was letting you get the page up so that you could read it.
Oh, I knew
Or
what
do it.
I know what I'm talking about. I
Oh,
don't need
then
to pull up
get
the
your burp
page.
on.
I was trying to
Get your burp on.
dumb ways to die. How did he do?
your
How did he go?
burp
He
on.
burped.
He burped.
All right, so Brotherhood at Sea is going to be taking place. Super Bowl big game weekend, February 2024. We are setting sail on the Royal Caribbean Allure of the Seas big ship. February 9th through 12th. It's the perfect opportunity for you to go because we're leaving on a Friday. We're back on a Monday, so you don't really have to take off that much time at work. You can come out and fellowship with your brothers, uncles, nephews, cousins,
Everybody.
grandpops, all that. We're going to be on a good ship with a fantastic sports bar. So there's going to be screens everywhere. You're going to have all the eats. You got 2 major screens on the outside of the ship. Plus, we're going to Nassau and we're going to Perfect Day at Coco Cay. So
Which is awesome.
we're going to be able to have a good time. I've got some great events planned. I may even have some special guests that may show up on the ship because they're brothers. And
They are brothers.
they need a break too. But if you'd like to book, I think the deposit is still low, so everybody can go. $100 get you in. I got a lot of people in a lot of barbershops that I've been, spreading the news to, and a lot of those people are like, yo, we out here, you know what I'm saying? Because most of them are off on Mondays anyway, and they're just going to go ahead and take that for the weekend. But I would love to have you join me. I know a lot of ladies have been inquiring about going and crashing Brotherhood at Sea. You know what? I'm just going to be 1,000.
No, they're going to have a Brotherhood.
You're more than welcome to come on the cruise. However, you won't be able to participate in the event. So if you would like us to book you.
So if it's a guy and girl thing.
And if you
can do it.
We adults here, if you trying to, there may be some very affluent brothers on board, some available brothers on board. If you want to book, you can still book the cruise. You just won't be able to go on the brother events.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is totally
I ain't gonna turn down no business.
Totally and completely respectful, because the guys need to have their time to do the guy thing.
No business. I ain't turned down nothing but my collar. That's why I wear collarless shirts. Come on, y'all. All right, let's go. Eagle Rose says, "Oh, Roscato is so good. One of my favorites."
Okay, now I gotta look it up.
Melina, what's good? She says, "Hola, A&T.
Darling.
¿Cómo está?" Cruising this week on the Carnival Sunshine.
Good luck.
Welcome to the. Why do you say that?
Because the sunshine, Terry.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the Jones, man. Shout out. That sounds good. Glad to have you here. Saying, I'm planning a cruise for my mom and her two brothers. Cost is key. Which line do you suggest?
MSC.
That was easy.
If you're looking for the best value or the best bang for your buck, MSC.
MSC. Yeah, I agree with that. And the ships are beautiful.
Yeah.
Don Beautiful, speaking of beautiful, says, "Yay, mocktails on the way."
Yes, because we also know that there's some people out there that cannot drink alcohol.
Yeah.
So mocktails are the perfect thing for that.
I make some great mocktails.
He really does.
I do make some good mocktails.
And
I might get into a rut and I just be like forgetting to put liquor in them.
The mocktails can look just as beautiful as a cocktail. So, so yes, he makes some wonderful.
Oh, trust, because there be plenty of events I be at and I don't feel like drinking, so I'll tell the bartender, like, "Can you make me this so that it looks like a drink?" So I can just sit there and everybody like, "Yo, you going there?" I'm like,
yeah, and it's soda.
Nicole, which no, it's not soda.
Not soda. I mean, like soda water. Like soda water.
Nicole Charnel says, "Hey family, happy Sunday sip. Thanks for booking my MAS 2.5. You are so welcome."
You are so welcome.
She says, "I am hype. No, y'all are super busy. I appreciate all that you do." Man.
Absolutely, darling.
Just those words of encouragement mean a lot. Hoop Paul says, "Hello from us. Hope all is well."
All is well.
Ryan Womack in the house saying, "Where's that hat from, Terry?" I got this hat from Kith, sorry. I always say that wrong.
You always.
This was part of their Star Wars collection. This is from Kith. I got this particular one when we were in New York.
He is I was about to say a New York fanatic, a Star Wars fanatic that always tells us for the holidays and his birthday that we cannot get him anything Star Wars, but then he does this.
Let me have my moments of joy, woman. Let me have my moments of joy.
We can't purchase him Star Wars paraphernalia.
Nicole Charnel says, "Yes, bar shaker and hoodies."
Okay. Oh, I'm liking the hoodie idea.
Okay.
Because I love a hoodie.
Travel with Gale Street, especially now. It's
hoodie weather.
Season.
It's hoodie season, yes.
Shaker. We got Ryan.
Shakers.
He says, "Where's the Star Wars?" Yeah, from
Kith in New York. But you should be able to get it on their website if they still have them.
If they still have them. It was a limited run. And when I saw it, I was like,
it was a Star Wars collab on
Okay.
Kith. KIT.
Melina says, "OMG Tokyo, I'm just sitting on a delayed Frontier flight listening to the sip."
Hi, Melina. Thank you for listening while you're waiting.
Together we travel saying hello. Terrence says, "I enjoyed the bright line. We'll use it again in December."
Sounds awesome.
Bridget says, "I'm a truck driver and I was driving through all that rain in the Northeast." Shout out to the truck drivers.
Please be safe. Oh my
734
God.
LL, giving the heart. That's what's up. Yeah, give me some love. Man. Welcome to the sip. Back to a couple of questions.
Yeah, we have
Latoya
quite a few in the chat.
W says, can drink packages be used in MSC specialty dining restaurants?
Yup. And most of their specialty restaurants have their own menu of special cocktails that you won't be able to get in other restaurants or in other places on the ship. So yes, use that drink package accordingly.
Boom, that way. That's how you do that. Carlo G says the restaurants and the bars.
Yes.
Another question coming in from Event Yours of Spirit. She says, I see you have a bottle of Basil Hayden on your shelf.
We do?
I've been searching for the 10-year and the subtle smoked. Is your bottle one of those? If so, where do you find it? It is not one of the. Does she know? The people, those that know.
I'm looking.
No, I know the one that you're talking about. That is not one of those. And Basil Hayden's.
She got good eyes.
I like Basil Hayden's. I sometimes tend to think that it's on the sweeter side, but that's not a bad thing. Just depends on what kind of mood that you're in. But if I find it somewhere or I see somewhere online, I think depending on where you are, because unfortunately Georgia, we can't order stuff and have it shipped here because of the laws. Because I'm on the hunt for a couple of bottles of stuff myself.
You got good eyes.
I'll let you know.
You got good eyes.
Nicole Charnel says, do more bar crawls and bar battles for when on the ship.
Yes, thank you, darling. That's
All
the
right.
plans.
Bridget said, that's my love for your channel because you all give an empty nester point of view.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Because we got the kids. They're just grown.
Yep. Catherine says, icon for the single older couple, especially since the ship is heavily marketed as a kid's dream.
Exactly. That's exactly why we were like,
Event Yours of Spirit says, Nicole, I second that.
Yes.
Appreciate that. Jaretha says, I like to see the excursions you do because that is how I get hooked on y'all because I'm an empty nester and I love y'all's vibe.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. That is so sweet.
Shout out to Team Reese, man. What's going on, family? Welcome back to the Sunday
We have
Sip.
actually some really fun excursions planned in the future, so stay tuned.
Especially on MES 2.5.
Ooh, child. Ooh, child.
We about to shut up down.
Yeah, we have some really fun excursions planned. So
I got a little too hyped for no
stay
reason
tuned.
at all.
You're so silly. So stay tuned for the shenanigans of Addy and Terry.
They coming. Catherine says, continued, if you're the typical Virgin Voyages cruiser, what would Icon have to offer to compete and attract you?
Ooh, actually, that's a very, very good question.
Ooh.
The only thing that really is attracting me to Icon is like all the stuff that we don't get on Virgin, like the water park. Virgin has pools and hot tubs, but they don't have anything like slides or anything like that. And so for me, being the adventurous one that would do a water slide or do a water park, that's what's attracting me. And that was one of the things that I actually loved about the Prima when we went on Norwegian Prima, was that the fact that they had slides that were dry. So I didn't have to go to the water park and I could just do the really cool slide that went down 10 stories. So that's what attracts me to Icon. And the Aquadome with the water park shows and the ice skating rink, that's what attracts me.
No cap, I wish we were really going later in the sailings.
So that we wouldn't be so crowded,
because everybody's going to be booking everything and I guarantee you there's going to be some stuff that we want to talk
that's
about
not available
or see
yet.
That's not available, then people going to be upset. And for that kind of money.
Just like with Wonder. With Wonder, a lot of the stuff wasn't ready yet. So
I
also think that they learned their lesson with Wonder. So I'm hoping, knock wood, that
if it ain't ready, it just ain't gonna be ready.
But I'm hoping that they will be ready. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Catherine, I hope that answered your question. Another question coming in right now from Nicole. She says, do or did you find it more cost efficient when cruising with kids to go on Carnival instead of Royal Caribbean?
We did both, but we actually didn't find it more cost efficient until we went on MSC.
Facts.
MSC was more cost efficient for our family, so we could actually get the kids a balcony room versus an interior. And compared to the cost of Royal Caribbean and Royal. So there's that.
But I think if I had to choose, personally, I would choose Royal over Carnival.
I think our kids chose Carnival over Royal.
Well, no. Let me walk that back.
Because our kids didn't really enjoy Royal when they went.
That's right.
They also went
You're right.
as
You're right.
teenagers. And Royal enforces a curfew.
But
Royal
yesterday's
enforces a curfew.
Carnival is not today's Carnival.
Very, very true.
So when
Very,
our
very
kids
true.
were at that age that we could take them on Carnival, it was a different.
It was a different time.
Carnival.
Yeah, it was very, very different. It's not the same
It's
now.
not the same, man.
So yeah, it'd be a tough call, but our kids actually would prefer MSC or Norwegian over Carnival or Royal.
Yeah, at this point.
Yeah.
Event Yours of Spirit says, Icon, all I think of is a swim up bar.
Right?
I'm here for that.
I am so here for that.
I'm going to be wrinkled like a mug.
Because we just gonna post up in the pool.
Man, I'm going to be posted. Ain't there like
Where's
a lazy
Addy
river
and
on
Terry?
there?
In the pool?
There's Lazy River on there, right?
No.
No, they haven't done that yet. Nobody's taken my idea of putting a lazy river on a cruise ship. Can you imagine getting on a lazy river on a cruise ship and just going around that mug?
Stopping at a bar on
With
the
a
way.
drink in your hand as long as you want. Like, why?
That's the best idea
If
ever.
you could put if Virgin can have a whole deck for athletics and you could put the al fresco stuff outside,
Imagine
somebody
if Virgin did do the
listening
lazy river.
can put a lazy river that goes all the way
Remember?
around the ship, or go halfway, like it cuts through the inside of the ship.
Well, that would be cool.
And then goes
But
around.
no, remember the dude from Norwegian said that ideas was coming because we told him about that. Remember?
We still haven't shown.
We
those-
haven't shown the Prima
those
stuff,
videos
so
yet.
get on it,
So,
sir.
Yeah, there are things out there in the works.
There's things in the works.
I just want my coins for the ideas.
Yes.
Praise and Always says any group rates for hotels in Puerto Rico for an MAS 2.5. Those prices, I'm gonna need an OnlyFans account.
Yes, we are still
OnlyFans.
we. Y'all so silly.
Well, we got
Someone
people
said they
showing
take
elbows,
and feet.
feet.
But yes, we will probably be working. We haven't started any of that yet because we're working on 2.0, but we will be working on getting some hotel accommodation for our 2.5.
So I know everybody that's looking at going on 2.5 has been looking at those flights because they are crazy. I want to give you a little insight. Wait until after November 3rd. Because of the time of the year that 2.5 is going to be taking place,
Yeah.
wait to look at flights until after November 3rd because it's going to start going this way. That would be my recommendation because
I'd
that's
say
what I'm doing because
about at least 6 weeks out.
I have yet to book flights for Puerto Rico because at those rates today, I'm not doing it. So I'm going to wait till a month from this week and see how things go. Brian Martin coming in with a question. He says, what kind of excursions do y'all like to do most when cruising or when you do all inclusives?
I prefer, and I'm gonna say me. I prefer I like several. I prefer like anything historic because I'm a history junkie. So anything dealing with the history of the land or the country that we're visiting, I would love to visit that. I'm also a water baby, and so I love snorkeling and I love doing things like that. But I am also the adventure junkie out of the two of us.
Facts. No lies detected there, man.
So the parasailing, so if I can combine the two of them, so like parasailing or zip lining or anything like that, that's where, or ATVing or something like that, those are right up my alley.
Yeah.
Terry is the more food tour. Bar tour.
But, honestly, it's come to a point where we've cruised so many years and so many cruises. We've got over 40 plus
43, yeah.
cruises under our belt that I think we've done
the majority of the excursions.
So I would really suggest to people that are first time cruisers or, at least under 5 cruises, yes, book an excursion, have that experience, but I'm getting to the point where I like to do stuff on my own, at my own pace, at my own time, and I don't like being stuck with a group and being told I got to be here and there.
The only time we really like to do a group excursion or excursion with the cruise line is if it's somewhere we haven't been.
Yeah.
Or if it's something that we know is going to take a long time, like when we went to Chichen Itza.
Yeah.
And we know it was going to be a long excursion. So we wanted that security of booking with the cruise line in case we were late returning, which we were. So those are the main reasons we would book with a cruise line. Otherwise, we like to book on our own or find something local so that we get the local perspective.
And if you follow our channel, you know we like to do stuff off the beaten path, not your traditional stuff. So what we'll do is before we set sail, we'll start looking to see what are those unique things that are taking place in the country that we're going or the city that we're going. And we see if it's something that we want to enjoy or something that we want to showcase or show.
Absolutely.
And we try to find a way to do that. But we also look at the safety issue of it. We look at the timing of it because we do not want to miss the ship. So we want to make sure, and we look at the ratings to see how that goes. But the key is finding something that's unique to you that you like.
Right.
And just sometimes you just got to do something outside the box.
That was how we found Apotec. We realized we were going to be in Aruba late. So we were like, ooh, where could we go get a nice drink?
Q Creations coming in with a next question saying, what's the price difference between the Icon and Utopia? I know the Utopia is a shorter cruise.
Actually, the price difference is not that great.
Not at all, man.
There's not that big of a price difference because they're the same class of ship. Well, I won't say same class because Icon is its own class,
right?
But they're very similar classes of ships. So with Utopia, what you're going to be getting is what they're selling you is you can have a short cruise, but still get this amazing ship that offers everything our long cruises do.
Yeah.
So they're not lowering the price for that.
No, not at all.
So the price difference isn't that great. For Icon, anything in the first 3 months is going to be outrageously expensive, and that's just because it's brand spanking new. And there's
First 3 months, the first year.
No, not the first year. I would say it's the first 3 or 4 months because after that, they get into the midsummer where it starts to decline a little bit, and then you get the fall prices, which are going down even more. So I would say the first 3 or 4 months of Icon are outrageously expensive or sold out. And then you have later where the prices are more normal, which are more similar to the rest of their prices around the fleet.
Yeah, hopefully to answer your question. Gina says, question, on MSC, if you book a yacht club, do their drink packages work everywhere on board? And is there a drink limit?
Yacht Club don't have to buy a drink package.
Nope.
It's all included. Yacht Club is their all-included cruise package thing. So there is no drink package if you book Yacht Club. And you literally order whatever the hell you want anywhere on the ship. It's a beautiful thing. And no, there is no drink limit. Order what you want, when you want, where you want.
Boom, that way.
However much you want.
All right.
We absolutely love Yacht Club.
Regina says, I have the deposit on inaugural Icon. What I'm paying for the inaugural is the cheapest I'll pay for the next 2 years.
Yikes.
All right. Praise and Always has a question.
She asked that already.
Okay. We got that one. Okay. Yeah. Carla G says, are you guys going on Utopia?
That's a you question.
That how did that become a me question? Like, eventually. No plans for 2024. Who knows in 2025? But I would like to see what the ship's about and just see what the experience of taking a short cruise on a mega ship would be like. So who knows? Might be coming up on that. Gina's World says, great question at Q Creations. Q Creations says at Gina Worlds, thank you. Eagle Rose says, all I'm hearing is I need to lose weight before Icon to maintain my weight now. LOL. Yeah, man, I'm with you on that. But do you, boo? Tatiana says, question, will you guys be taking any Princess cruises soon? What's the vibe?
Princess is awesome.
Yeah, Princess Cruise Line, in my opinion, is one of those cruise lines that most people don't talk about. It is owned by Carnival Corporation, but it is not a Carnival cruise. They have some very nice itineraries. The ships are very nice. It's like, I would probably say median age on Princess Cruises probably going to be that
mid-40s, 50s.
Yeah, 35 to 55 and up crowd. They have some excellent activities on board. The food is good. The drinks are great. I think it's a cruise that people should give a try to. I like I said before, it was one of the most relaxing cruises that I've taken ever. To this date, like
We were shocked.
I have not gone on a cruise yet where I just felt so relaxed and calm.
We were very shocked at Princess. And mind you, even though they can have the older demographic on board, this is the older demographic that did not act or perform in any way, shape, or form as if they were the sleepy crowd. When they had the ballroom dancing in the atrium, or the piazza as they called it, they was out there getting their cha-cha on. Doing the cha-cha and doing the tango and I mean, like, full out. So you pulling out shot glasses. But
you don't have to partake.
Mind you, so they was out there dancing like all night. Like, mind you, there wasn't like a nightclub per se on board, or at least on the, what did we go on? Royal Princess?
Yeah, Royal Princess.
So there wasn't like a nightclub, but we had a lot of fun. It was a very enjoyable cruise. I think more people be sleeping on Princess. They think it's only for Alaska.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not.
I enjoy it.
We very much enjoyed our Mexican Riviera cruise.
Event Yours the Spirit says, why are y'all babysitting those cocktails?
I drank mine. Mine been gone.
You know, we were just taking our time.
He usually makes 2.
But what's going on in your house right now? Are you oh, you want to challenge? You want to challenge?
Is that why you busted out the shot
Come on, man.
glasses?
I'm pulling out some mezcal now. What you know about that?
I don't want no mezcal.
I got some limoncello for you. You want a limoncello shot?
That's better than mezcal.
It is shot o'clock, man. So if you you like a good shot and you have something that you want to
Why
pour
you
up.
didn't pull out the Addy and Terry glasses?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Where they at? No. Oh, the other there.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm like, what you branding gear?
My bad.
These are still available, you guys, if you want to purchase your very own Addy and Terry shot glass. They're $5 each.
My bad. I forgot
Go
about
to the
them.
webpage and you're able to purchase the Addy and Terry shot glass,
that's-
and you can take a shot with us.
Yeah, hold on, man. My bad. Look at you. Give you a little limoncello, a little chill
This
limoncello
is-
shot in the Addy and Terry. I can't see. That's why
Now
I need
it
to.
won't focus.
Well, and just know that says Addy.
It says Addy. It says the logo right there.
Yeah.
There. It has the logo in black.
My bad. Oh, it smells amazing.
There you go.
All right, so
So if you have a Addy and Terry shot glass, post something up.
quick break, man. Yeah, shot.
It does. It smells like lemon heads.
Up to it, down to it. We about to do it, and I'm getting loose with it. Let's go. All that. I didn't want to go through the whole thing, man.
What, to say it again? Do you remember what you said? What did you say? Okay, Darth Vader. You
Tequila yoga, man. Or mezcal yoga.
mezcal.
Let me see you take that shot.
You poured a lot, dude.
Oh, come on, man. Boom. And the sip only goes downhill from here. All right. Walter Saunders says, what do you think about the new private area from Carnival at Grand Bahama Island? Perfect segue. Man, y'all come through right on time.
Come through with the
But Miss
content.
Carnival expert, can you give them more insight on
Why I gotta be the Carnival expert?
the new Grand Bahama Port Celebration Key?
Celebration Key will be in what, the next 2 years, 2025, July 2025. And it is going to be what I think personally their answer or comeback competition to Coco Cay for Royal Caribbean, because it's going to have water parks, it's going to have adults only areas, it's going to be a haven essentially in Grand Bahama, which is desperately needed because Grand Bahama really only has Freeport.
Right.
So when most people go to Freeport, there's not much to do. I mean, they have beautiful beaches in Freeport, but there's not really much else to do. So it's about time that somebody, a cruise line, decided to do something there. So Celebration Key will be perfect. I think it will be great. I'm excited. Oh, wow. We got some people sipping on something very, 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 very nice.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Getting snacks?
Uh-huh.
Oh, You didn't eat earlier. Why
See,
didn't
you're supposed to be my teammate. You're supposed to be
I
able to
didn't have the thing.
keep the conversation going
I'm
while
sorry. Let me get the snacks while you run the thing.
while I'm grabbing the snacks again. I promise this is a professional show. I think. But
But what?
let's talk about Celebration Key.
It sounds wonderful.
There are going to be 12 Carnival ships, from what we're being told, that are going to be selling regularly from, I think it's 8 different home ports to Celebration Key. It's going to be opening July 2025. It'll be here before we know it. It's located on the south side of Grand Bahama Island. They're saying it's going to be fun, relaxation, adventure options for everybody. It's going to be pristine white sands of the mile-long beach, authentic bohemian shopping and dining and excursions. You know the drill, all that stuff that they say to make you spend your money. But there are going to be 12 ships coming out of the port of Miami. There will be the Carnival celebration.
Just list the ports.
Carnival
That's lots of ships.
Huh?
Just list the ports because it's lots of ships.
I wanted to be thorough, but okay. They're coming from Miami, Port of Miami, Port Canaveral, Galveston, New Orleans, Baltimore, Jacksonville, Norfolk, and Mobile, Alabama.
Yeah, I was talking about Mobile last week. We need to sell out of Mobile, Terry. That would mean a smaller ship, Terry. As he snacks on almonds.
This might not have been the right snack. What to do on the sip? I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, so.
You know, you eat one at a time, not.
But here's the thing that I wanted to talk about, because people are starting to wonder.
What's up?
If Carnival is, in fact, building one of the largest swimming pools in the world.
Jesus Lord, is that the ship? I mean, not the ship.
One of the largest swimming pools in the world.
It looks like that's a pool?
At their new island.
At
So
Celebration Key.
let me see if I can show everybody. Hold on, let me see.
That's Celebration Key.
This is Celebration Key. Well, a
Part of it.
rendering. And this is the pool. You would think that that's like a little lake or something, but that's the proposed pool. And one of the things about it is the port is going to be able to handle 2 of their Excel class ships at the same time. So
I don't know if they can see that.
can you imagine the Mardi Gras
Oh, there it goes.
and the celebration or the Jubilee parked at the same time, and everybody is making a trip to this area here? Now, keep in mind that this is not a full rendering. This is just the pool.
Like, why does that road go way out there and way out there?
I don't know, but this is the pool. We're talking about the pool.
It's a huge pool. I'm loving the little funnel in the. But that's a huge pool.
Yeah.
I like how they made the pool look kind of like beachy on the
Yeah.
one side. So that's really cool.
It's going to be a mile-long beach, shopping, dining, shore excursions, and supposedly the largest swimming pool, one of the largest swimming pools in the world.
In the world.
Let's see. On the pier on the left side, they're saying there's going to be a massive stretch of beach with blue water. There are cabanas, a main welcome plaza, a large children's splash pad. Mm-hmm. But what's catching everybody's attention is the massive pool that seems to stretch as long as the beach itself. Can you imagine a mile-long swimming pool?
That'd be pretty awesome. Considering how busy the pool is at Coco Cay. Mm-hmm. And how many people actually just kind of chill in the lake, the loungers, or put their feet in the water like we do. Mm-hmm. And we just chill on the edges of the pool. Like, we're not actually like in there swimming. Nobody actually goes to a pool and actually goes there and puts in laps.
I mean, technically, it's a lagoon.
Right.
But it's the pool. They're calling it a pool, but it's a lagoon.
It is a lagoon because nobody's going there and putting in laps. Nobody's going there to say, ooh, I'm going to go get my workout in and start doing some laps. So it's basically there for lounging. So imagine just having all that space to be able to just go chill and lounge. That'd be great.
So I'm so sorry we snacking.
We snacking, y'all. Them shots and that drink got us in the munchies.
I want y'all to put this into perspective, okay? Using an estimation of 1,000 feet for the ships that I showed in the picture before, you can kind of get a ballpark idea of just how large that pool is. So, if an Excel class ship is 1,000 feet, let's say,
right, the pool is bigger than the ship.
1,600 feet.
The pool is bigger than the ship.
The pool
You
is
need to show
bigger
that.
than the ship.
Show that. I said show that.
I need to show that image. Hold on, let me see.
Because that really puts it into perspective as to how big.
Yeah, let me put this into
How big this pool really is.
because it's pretty big.
Jesus,
Hold on.
that's when you put it that way. The ship could fit in the pool.
Yeah, so here. To put it in perspective, the ship is 1,000 feet. And the pool is 1,600 feet.
1,650 feet. So the ship could fit in the pool, essentially. Makes
That's
me
huge.
wonder what else is going to be there.
And Carnival, like Royal who?
They really are. They're really trying to up their game.
Which means updated prices is coming too.
Yeah. They're really
Unfortunately.
going to start.
Yeah, that way.
Oh, wow. Somebody said, check out the pool at Windsong Ranch, Prosper, Texas. It's 5 acres.
Gee.
Jesus, that's a massive pool. Carla said, foam party.
Man. All right.
That would be a massive foam party.
Let's see. We got some more questions coming up, man. We got 228 people, 216 thumbs up.
Sorry.
We really appreciate that. Thanks for ringing that doorbell. That is the thumbs up button. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Sugar Bear TV. What's up, Sugar Bear? He says, hello,
Wow,
good evening.
Sugar Bear, we
I
ain't
rang
seen
the
you in a
doorbell.
minute.
I'm going on the escape the first week of November. Can you tell me something you like about it? And what should I try?
The ropes course. Definitely the ropes course. And what is it? The pub in the middle of the ship that's open 24 hours. They have the best fish and chips on any cruise line that I've ever had. And it's open 24 hours. They have really good breakfast there as well. But definitely try the ropes course. Definitely see any of the production shows. I think that was where we saw Grease. So definitely see Grease. And it may be a different show now, but definitely see the production show. If you're adventurous like me, like I said, can't say it enough, ropes course. Because it's 3 stories. There's a zip line on it. You get to walk the plank, walk the plank over the edge of the ship. It's a really fun ropes course. Not like the baby ropes course on Carnival. And eat all the food. That was where we first loved Food Republic.
Yeah, definitely.
And one of
fell
my
in love with Food Republic.
favorite drinks ever on the ship is called the Napoleon Cure or something like that, with the stuff I made you buy so that you can make it at home. So yeah, Revolutionary Cure. That's what it's
there
called.
you go.
Revolutionary Cure, and it's absolutely delicious. Also go to the Mojito Bar, Sugarcane. There's so much on Norwegian Escape.
So much.
It's one of our favorite ships. Could you tell?
All right. Regina says, put deposit down on the inaugural Icon. Day 1 was going to cancel. I'm seeing that what I'll pay on the inaugural
she
is the
said that
least I'll pay for the next 2 years. Looks like Royal will be taking my money.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked to see.
We haven't even changed.
How expensive it gets past that. So I guess I might want to just chill out with where I am.
Yeah, the Icon sailings are getting more expensive for later years because they're drawing more attention to it. So they're doing the whole supply demand thing right now. So the cruising is getting more expensive on Icon.
Okay. Linda Jackson says, I was booked on Icon, found out there's no solarium for adults on the ship. The ship is more family oriented. Not for me, the solo cruiser, canceled. I'll be doing Virgin Voyages instead.
That's a better choice for a solo adult
Yeah,
cruiser.
I agree with that. Praising always says, Linda Jackson, I never had the desire. I'm a Laurel Royal, but that's way too many people for me.
And that was one reason why we were like,
Carla says, so people should go on Princess so they don't have to bring seasonings.
facts.
Cam Lynn for the win says, what's up, Addy and Terry? What's
Hey,
up, Cam
darling.
Lynn? Yo, what's up, KB? I was wondering if you was going to be up in here. He says, I'm super late. I'll catch the replay. Oh, Dallas over Pats 28-3. Hold on, let me do it.
Okay, we need to do a NFL. Do we need to do an NFL update?
Gina's World says a Princess Cruise is awesome if you're looking to unplug. I got 10 days of rest on my Princess Cruise.
Right?
Excuse me. That afternoon tea is amazing. And love the medallion. That's what I wanted to talk about. Was the medallion.
That was a whole thing in itself.
When we sailed on Princess, they had just released the medallion. And I don't think too many people were aware of it.
Of how cool it is.
And I remember we were hanging out outside this one bar. You know, everybody was just kind of chilling. We were sitting reading a book or something. Mm-hmm. And then we were like, yo, you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. You want a drink? Yeah, I want a drink. So we went in the app.
And you can order.
And we ordered some food. And then like 20 minutes later, this lady comes up with the drinks and the food.
She confirms who you are.
And everybody's looking like, where they come from? How they order?
Who are they? And why they get food delivered to them?
Right. You know, I pimped out on it. I was just like, yo, we
Thank you, darling.
VIPs. We could do that. And I'm thinking to myself, like,
y'all ain't open the app.
Y'all ain't open the app. Like the whole medallion app can do that. Like no matter where you are on the ship.
You can literally order like room service.
Food and drink wherever you are.
Anywhere on the ship.
Anywhere. Like literally anywhere.
The medallion is also awesome because how many times have you walked to your room and you've got your hands full of stuff and you don't have the hand space or the time to be able to put your key card to the door? The medallion senses you coming to the room within 10 feet of your cabin and it unlocks your cabin. So all you got to do is open the doorknob. And it says, it realizes which one of you is coming to the cabin. So it'll say, hi, Addy, or hi, Terry, and then open the door and you can go out. How cool is that?
Come on, man.
We love the medallion.
Medallion for the win.
That.
Shout out to Princess.
And they have different wearables so that you can wear the medallion in different ways. So not just your standard wristband. You can wear it as a necklace. You can wear it as like a watch like we did. You can wear it. There's so many different ways.
Shout out to Cam Lynn for the win, man. Blessings to you. She said she just celebrated being 15 years cancer-free on September 25th. Man, roll that applause back one time.
Congratulations. That is so awesome.
Event Yours of Spirit says, sounds like the Princess Cruise is a trip I'll have to take after my annual turn-up trip.
To relax after the turn up.
BK Chef in the house, man. Shout out to all the chefs in the building today, man. What's going on?
I love it.
Carol Brown says, Cam Lynn for the win. Carmen shouts out. RN Healthy Life says, cotillions are northern also.
Yeah, cotillions. I know what a cotillion is, but I had never heard of a botillion.
Oh, okay, all right. Man, maybe I'll give you a little break.
I ain't never heard of it.
Cam Lynn saying, thank you to Carol and everybody. Cruising Capers saying, congratulations.
Survivor
we are Survivor Sisters, man.
Aww.
Once again, shout out to all my cancer survivors that are here in chat with us on this Sunday, man. Towns PhD says, I'm going, but how do I get that drink package?
For which way?
Yeah, let us
Are
know.
you talking about the Brotherhood at Sea? Just send me an email.
Expedition Janelle. Let's give a round of applause, man. These people coming in the chat from everywhere, all over the world. First time catching it live, and I'm loving it. And can we talk about that flawless skin Addy is flaunting?
Oh, my God.
Beautiful. I need to send y'all a French Guiana rum to add to that awesome collection behind. Yo.
Okay.
Like, yo, like... Where's our PO box?
Hold up. First, like, I'm gonna look into the camera.
Oh, hold on.
Thank you, darling. I am working very hard for the skin. Because a couple of years back, my skin was atrocious.
Boy!
You didn't have to go there, babe. you didn't have to, like, go there.
I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry.
You didn't have to go there. But my skin was atrocious due to an IUD. So my skin just, like, I had massive cystic acne. It was horrible. And so, thank you. As for sending us stuff, we love gifts. Where are the gifts that we've had?
They here.
They're in here. We have a puzzle from someone who gave us a puzzle on the last cruise. We got our gorgeous glassware that we received from Auntie. gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Cruising Capers. So yes. So thank you. If you would like to send us stuff, we absolutely love gifts. Our PO box is in our about page, or our about link on YouTube. It's PO Box 62.
Right, and Expedition family, man, looks amazing, man.
Yes, so cute. So yes, in our about page is our PO box. So definitely send us a gift. We would love to flaunt you in our bar.
I don't know if these are good or if I'm just hungry.
You are hungry.
Because I need to eat.
You're hungry. That's what this is. I mean, mind you, these, if y'all were snacking on the smokehouse almonds, the Blue Diamond almonds, the smokehouse flavor, they're delicious.
For all my bourbon drinkers out there, if you want a good experience, get you some almonds while you're drinking your Woodford or your Eagle Rare or whatever. Trust me, you'll be hooked. I'm just saying.
Okay.
As we say that, I need another shot.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you busting out the good.
So, yeah, where do we got this when we were in?
Just this last cruise.
Where were we?
Frack, you're gonna make me try to remember. Where the heck did we just go?
Hold on, I gotta pause for a minute. Where were we when we got this?
Brain cramp. Where were we?
Jesus, it's good though. And you could only get it there.
Yes.
Oh, in the DR.
DR.
Oh, duh.
Oh my God. Brain cramp.
Can only get this in the DR. It's from the Brugal factory. This was created for the.
How you gonna pour one shot, Negro? Don't look at me crazy. African American. Thank you. Appreciate it. You should have known better.
I'm Canadian.
You are not
Get it right.
Canadian. You are not Canadian. Okay, continue.
I don't even want to talk about it. No
Oh
more,
my
man.
God, tell them what
I don't
they
even
were
want to talk.
drinking.
Catherine says hoodies with the satin silk lining for our tresses. But no, seriously, this particular rum, because going back to when they were saying we haven't featured, what was it, Chef?
Yes.
The Chef, that we hadn't had rum, not sponsored. This is a very special Brugal. This was made for the CEO of the company back in 2015, celebrating the heritage of Brugal rum. It is a very sweet rum. Very sweet, so
It's a
women
sipper.
would love it. It's definitely a sipper. And I was able to get a couple of bottles from the DR because this is what I do. Here's a tip. If you're a collector
Of all things.
spirits, I always go online to see what that bottle goes for other places.
Right, because we looked and we was like,
And outside of the DR, this particular bottle,
it was going for like $85.
no.
It was more.
than that.
Yeah, it was more. And I was
It
like,
was
you might
over
need to get more.
$100 for a bottle,
And we got it for
$30.
$30 in the DR. And we were like,
When you see deals like that, you got to take advantage of
you
it.
have to buy them. You have to buy them.
Facts.
It's a thing.
You
but-
said it's not hoodie season here in
Is
Texas.
it ever hoodie season in Texas? It is always hot in Texas. Oh my gosh. It is always hot
I
in
done went
Texas.
way unprofessional. I shouldn't be snacking on this. So.
I told you to eat one at a time. You
I
put
can't.
like
I'm hungry. You ain't
you
fed
put
me in forever, man.
handfuls in your mouth. You don't put handfuls. And I shouldn't have to feed you. You're a grown ass man. But I love you.
I was about to say something. Shout out to Palmer's on holiday, man.
Palmer's. Hi, darling.
Coming all the way from down under. When I say down under, I mean down.
Down under. She's from New Zealand, y'all.
Saying happy Sunday, Seb. It's Monday here, but I'm on holiday, so yeah, I can join in today. Shout out! Palmer's on holiday. This is for you.
Cheers, Palmas.
Cheers. No
Tap.
shot. I'm only sipping this.
Yeah, we're sipping because this is a sipper. I couldn't even sip watching you.
I just did that. You know what?
Yes,
You know what that tastes like? With those almonds
the smoky almonds
and this rum,
in this rum.
it tastes like butter pecan.
Oh, snap.
It tastes like butter pecan.
It does.
Try almonds with your dark liquor.
Or dark rum.
Yeah, or your dark rum.
Thank us later.
It's a Terry hack. Yeah, thank me later. Event Yours of Spirit says, you in Snellville, girl? She says,
neighbor.
even though your background is blurry, I know my bottles when I see them, ma'am.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to you.
I still don't see the bottle that she talking
You don't even need to know. Shout out to the Fashion Tray in the
Oh
house.
my
What's up, Fashion
gosh.
Tray?
Hello.
Wait a minute, what am I rung the doorbell. I was
You
trying
ring
to
the
get to my
doorbell.
horn, man. My bad, man. All right, here we go. Back to this. Get serious. I'm tripping. Tatiana says, question, what's the next trip for A&T 2.5?
No, 2.5 is not the next trip. The next trip for A&T, like without any other group cruise thing in it, is coming up soon. That's the Virgin trip that we were talking about.
No, actually.
Oh no, it's not.
No.
it's the other unplanned trip that we
We're
had.
actually going on a trip.
We're side to siding.
We're doing our very first side to side.
We're doing a side to side.
That you guys will find out more about.
That's a surprise for y'all.
As we approach that time.
Yes.
It is the most. I am looking forward
It's
to
an in
this
and out.
trip.
It really is an
I'm
in and out.
upset that it's short, but shout out to the cruise line for making it happen.
Absolutely.
You'll find out more about it when it goes
It's coming.
It's coming,
but
though.
It's a side to
But I've
side.
been waiting on this.
It's a side to side after
Melanin at sea.
2.0.
Yeah.
So that's the next Addy and Terry.
It's like, get off, go to bed, get up, get back on, and go out again.
Yeah. So it's not a true side to side, but it's a side to side.
Dark Theme in the house saying, what's good, Addy and Terry? How's everything,
Haven't seen
family?
you in a minute.
What's going on, Dark Theme? Brother Mallet says, question, did you check out Griffin Alyssa's Alaska cruise with Noah and all the things they did? Yes,
We did. Isn't she adorable? I absolutely think she's
Team
the
Reed
most
says, I know,
adorable
right?
one.
We missed y'all. We just been grinding, but happy to be here for the sip. I understand the grind. Trust
Cheers.
me. Yes.
The grind is real. So
To
cheers.
everybody
With
that's
hustles
hustling,
and side hustles
that's grinding,
and side hustles to the side hustle.
that's working hard to support their families, enjoy this cruise life, and enjoy humans, because humans can be crazy.
Absolutely.
But
Oh,
I'm here for it.
Someone asked, what's a side to side? A side to side is basically like a back to back. So a back to back cruise is when you get off. Shut up, Terry. Shut up. So a back to back cruise
No, you tried to explain a side to side
with another explanation.
of
Yes.
a back to back, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell is a back
That's
to
what
back?"
I was about to explain.
Yo, this straight up really tastes like butter pecan.
Okay, so
no cap.
A back-to-back cruise is basically when you get off one ship on a cruise line and you get on another ship within that same cruise line. So hence it being back-to-back. A side-to-side is where you get off one cruise, you get on another cruise, but it's a different cruise line. So that's a side-to-side. So that's what we're doing after Melanin at Sea 2.0 in November.
Why the
Thanksgiving.
dog out there chilling on the couch like
He's
he's
been
a
outside
human?
chilling the entire time we've been on the live.
If he pick up my cigar, I'm gonna have a problem.
But he is outside chilling on the patio furniture like he's just chilling.
Ken Hill says it would be great if Icon did an adults only month once a year. It would be awesome.
I think if all cruise lines did 1 month where that they would sell out.
Walter Saunders says, do you see a ship from one of the big lines being dedicated for adults only?
No. Well,
No.
no, because I was going to say what we talked
No.
about, but no, they're not planning to do it. No. It's too much of a,
Do
they're
not
missing.
break the NDA.
I know, but it's too much money for them to lose out on to go from family oriented to adults only.
All right, let's get back to the questions, man. Teresa T
That was a
says,
question.
Oh, yeah, well, speaking of 2.5, when will we find out about these excursions since Shore Things will be opening on the 20th?
Okay, so here's the thing. For all of the MAS cruises, our excursions are going to be primarily beach based because we have so many of you guys booking with us, which is a blessing but a curse at the same time. So we can't really do a thing like Like, I would love to take everybody ATVing, but how do you organize an ATVing excursion for 200 people? 200 plus.
Or even more.
Yeah. So we can't really do that. So most of our excursions we're finding are going to have to be like a resort for a day or a beach day. And that's just the unfortunate hassle of
I'm not going to say that because the one that we got for 2.5, a lot of people can come. Just keep in mind that
it's a lot of y'all.
as we work with Rich and Jazz on these Melanet Sea cruises, we actually sit down and we try to come up with something that we think is going to be appealing to everybody.
Why y'all forcing me to drink the shot?
And that everybody can be a part of. But we also keep in mind of the different age groups that we have, you know, whether children can be involved or not, or whether we need to do something. It may be Addy and Terry takes a group of adults here, and it's just adults doing something. And then maybe it's Rich and Jazz taking the kids and the kids to do something.
But she said for 2.5, which is adults only.
Well, I'm just saying in general.
Oh, in general,
it's
yeah.
It's challenging to
we
find.
actually have meetings for hours, you guys, to discuss what we want to do with you guys, because we want to do everything with you guys, because you guys are investing in us.
That is butter pecan.
You keep saying.
I love butter pecan ice cream. You just don't know.
That's because you love your grandma, and grandma ate butter pecan ice cream.
Man, R.I.P. Q Curation says, I would hate to be working guest services on the first sailing of Icon.
Actually, on the Wonder of the Seas, guest services was not that busy.
True.
It was the aftermath.
But then we weren't going looking either.
It was the aftermath. So, yeah. So
Event Georgia Spirit saying, hey to Team Reese. Let's see here. Danielle Golding. Has she been there before?
Yeah, she's our Canadian friend.
Danielle. Could you please recommend a good pre-cruise hotel in Miami?
What's your budget? Because we got some baller hotels, and then we have some regular.
If you like me.
There's some really, really good baller hotels, and then there's some really good regular hotels, and then there's the Bougie Brother approved hotels, and then
You said the Bougie Brother.
the Bougie Brother
Because I'm
approved.
bougie when it comes to hotel stays. Man.
And then you have just a regular, it needs to be clean and a roof over my head hotels. So, so that's I would need to know your budget. And then do you care if it's close to the port? Do you care if they have, there's so many factors for pre-cruise hotels in Miami. So let me know.
Shout out to all my credit card point hustlers out there. If you got that Amex Platinum or Gold, use that bad boy, man.
Absolutely.
Let's see here. Event Georgia Spirit says to Linda, Florida seems to have all the bottoms I'm looking for. That's facts. I'm looking for this one rum that I can't find anywhere. It's hard. Tatiana says, yes, Terry, but they need to put one on Coco Cay and the rest of the private islands with a bar in the middle.
Oh,
Facts.
the Lazy River.
Mm-hmm.
Lazy
Latoya says, Lazy River is such a good idea. Cruz Bolero says, Danielle, we like Marriott Biscayne Bay, Miami.
We haven't stayed there.
We have not stayed there.
But we've stayed in so many
One of my
different
favorites
hotels.
in Miami, it's actually on South Beach, is... I just had a brain cramp.
The Moxie?
The Moxie. I love the Moxie.
We love the Moxie.
Moxie gives me Virgin Hotel
Virgin
Voyages.
vibes. Virgin Hotel.
Until Virgin actually opens their hotel in Miami. I love the Moxie on South Beach. Intercontinental. I like the Intercontinental. What was the one that we stayed at in the...
SLS Brickell.
Yeah, SLS Brickell in Brickell. We just recently stayed at the Eden Rock. I love the Eden Rock.
We love Eden Rock.
So you got Eden Rock, Nobu, Fountain Blue, of course.
So that's why I said Bougie Brother approved.
I'm the wrong person to ask when it comes to hotels, because
here's the
I
deal.
will spend money to have a nice stay, a nice relaxing stay somewhere.
I don't book the hotels when we go anywhere because he does not approve of my hotel choice. So he is the hotel booker and the flight booker because he's also bougie with the flights.
Facts.
So
shout out to Sydney. Thank you for taking the time with us again. Tell
Happy
Brother
birthday.
Valencio happy birthday. I'm having those shots for him, by the way. So
Yes.
I'm celebrating every Libra that's celebrating a birthday as we kick off October.
Happy
That's why I'm
birthday.
here doing what I do. You know, it's hard work out here. Tiffany Chestnut, welcome to the show. She says, have you done a recent review suggestion of men's clothing for vacations and cologne?
Coming soon.
My people be on it, yo.
I mean, y'all are asking all the questions for the stuff we got in the works.
So our
coming.
Sisterhood at Sea vlogs will finally hit tomorrow. Just give everybody a heads up. So if you want to know what Sisterhood at Sea is all about, that's going to drop tomorrow. And actually, as soon as we finish this, we still got some more filming that we got to do for that to be able to get that out. But expect that to probably hit tomorrow around 6, 7-ish. I'll definitely send something out on the socials, but that's coming. And then after that, man, we wide open. You guys are going to get so much content, past cruises, current cruises to come,
some
and
evergreen
just other
and
stuff
some
that'll help you in
cocktails
your travels and journeys and all that. But Tiffany, yes, own it.
Because here's the thing. Women pack a lot for their cruises. Guys tend to not pack a lot for their cruises, but they want to look good as well, because Terry is very minimal when it comes to packing, whereas I am not. So he's giving pointers in that whole genre, especially the cologne part, because there be some colognes that he be wearing that be smelling really, really good that he actually gets on cruises. Next.
Walter says Carnival almost had a lazy river on the cruise when they were going to build the 200,000.
Oh yeah, that ginormous ship that they had in the works.
Allman called me 200,000 ship before the financial crisis.
Yes, they did.
Linda says, I'll go grab you a bottle and ship it to you if you want. Okay, I will hold you to that.
Holding you to it, Linda.
Event Yours of Spirit says, I'm with you, Terry, on the lazy river. Virgin can replace that forsaken vacation running track with a relaxing lazy river. Yes. Brother Mallard says, Carla G, I'm booked October 2nd through 5th on the Utopia of the Seas.
Nice.
Sweet D says, hi, y'all. Happy Sunday, Sip, Addy, and Terry. Just tuned in, better late than lever. Sweet D, shout out to you.
Absolutely.
Welcome to the Sunday Sip. Cal says,
hey,
hey, so hope they make lazy rivers a thing. Would be so fun. You got this. Yeah, man. That would be
Thank you.
huge. Shout out to Janelle, man. Says, Event Yours of Spirits. No, I love the full-size track. It's the only ship that has one. I'll agree with that. Let's not get rid of the track, but they can add something else.
The track on Virgin is great
Virgin
because it's
actually
out of the way.
has some ship issues that need to be addressed, and hopefully they're working on that.
But
Sydney
keep the
says,
track.
yes, we're with Terry, food and bar. Event Yours of Spirit says, hubby's in Florida this week. I'll get him to bring one back. Thanks for axing. Dark Theme says, gotcha, Terry. I prefer that my excursions be a little bit more conservative. Brian says, I love to do zip lining excursions as well, but there's always a weight limit. Dang it.
True.
Then, bro, you got time like me to get to
Get it in.
I might just start having some accountability partners, man. We need to get, if you got an
As we
issue and you
snack on
can't do
almonds.
stuff, but it's almonds.
But too many. The calorie content in almonds is outrageous.
Want to know, here you go, says gamble so you can sell Icon and Utopia for free, man. Give it up to her for dropping that little bit of science.
Facts.
Linda says, oh, okay, you're welcome. Appreciate that. Towns PhD says, Janelle T and I went to Apotec in Aruba and the drinks were fantastic. Leon and Terry's dream vacation saying hello to everybody. Also, Lisa Miller saying happy Sunday Sip. Well, then I'm going to go ahead and give them a Want to know, here you go, says Brian Martin. I just ziplined in Honduras with Carnival. Awesome excursion. They had no weight limit listed. Brother Mallard says, on Utopia, I get a balcony for $8.79 a person.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Carla says, nice. Want to know, here you go, says Eddie, I'm on Utopia for $196 Ocean View balcony for 2 in July. Slide in that casino and get these deals.
Oh, I was about to say, that is a deal.
Q Creation says, Brother Mallard, that's bad. Not too bad. I'll wait a year and hopefully it goes down some. Phil and D coming through with a question saying, how would you compare your experiences on Princess to MSC?
Totally different. Totally different. Princess is going to be more relaxing. Very foodie. But very just general relaxing. Whereas MSC is going to be, I want to say actually more family oriented. And that could be because that's the cruise line our kids prefer to go on with us. What do you think? As he sips more rum. I would say MSC is more family oriented. Even though Princess did have a lot of families and kids on there, when we went, it was just way more relaxing to us. Whereas MSC doesn't bring me relaxation vibes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Not that it's a complete turn up ship. It's just not relaxation vibes.
Eagle Rose says, "Oh, we're doing shots on it." RN Healthy Light says, "Not shot o'clock." Event Yours of Spirit says, "I'm sipping on some Pappy Van D."
Oh, you just made him totally jealous. Mr. Terry.
You shouldn't have said you was in Georgia, girl.
He might roll up on you.
Bruh. She got Pappy, man. Kelly Tony L says, LOL. Walter Sanders says, have you ever tried soju? Yes, we got some.
We have some
here
in
the back.
In the cooler.
Latoya's getting her laugh on. Tatiana says, Carnival needs to let that drink package work on the island.
They might.
Event Yours of Spirit says, is that Del Maguey? She says, I know my bottles. Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Team Reese says, hey, Event Yours of Spirits. Marilyn B says, hi, ANS and more. I made the second live. Shout out to you. Welcome back. Carla G says, more shots for Terry.
Always.
TT says, sipping on Woodford. I was going to grab some of that, but I decided to
Addy won't sip
the
Woodford.
Brugal. Carla G, shots. A lot of people saying hello to each other in chat. Sipping on ginger ale and Crown Apple. Shout out to Lisa Miller on that. Team Reese says they is like, nah. Janelle says, look, if y'all come to Mobile, I'll meet you there. Marilyn B says, hi, ANT, and more typo early. My second live. Shout out to Marilyn B for joining us.
Thank you, Marilyn.
Bridget says, that's my hometown, Mobile, Alabama. I'm from the Gump, Montgomery. Eagle Rose says, that's a beyond massive pool. Yes,
right?
It was. Carla G said, man, that would be an epic phone party.
That's what it was saying when she said it earlier. I was like, phone
What up, Harry?
party.
He says, there's a bigger one in the community here in North Dallas in the Aubrey area. I want to know, here you go, says, sipping on
Too
Pepsi,
damn hot
selling
in
on
Texas.
Voyager of the Seas on the 16th and saving myself for that.
Thank you.
Top tier says, where are they putting the boxing rings at Celebration Key? Because they need to do some sparring up the ship to get it out of their systems. Event Yours of Spirit says, does that mile-long swimming pool have a swim-up bar? It better.
Probably not, but they
Lord.
probably will include
Lord
something.
Johnson says, how about them Cowboys 31-3?
Jesus.
Ken Hill says, I'm thinking about the pump to cleaning that pool. Come on, man. Harry says, check out the pool at Windsong Ranch in Prosper,
That's what I was
Texas.
saying.
It's 5
acres. That's a ginormous pool.
Q Creation says, Lord Johnson, I'm a Cowboy fan, but in all honesty, I don't like Mac Jones because he played for Alabama and I'm an Auburn fan.
Does your the War Eagle runs that deep, huh?
Yo. So my boss went to UGA. And of course, I went to Auburn. So yesterday, we just going back and forth at it. And for a minute there, I thought I was going to be able to talk much-ish. Because Georgia almost got blowed out.
They almost did.
Almost. If they didn't run that trick play. But, you know, I'm still going to talk my ish, though. Even though that's my boss.
You
I
did
love
talk.
her, but she was talking right back. We be giving it, boy.
They give each other the business when it comes to football. They is no holds barred.
All right. Sorry.
No holds barred.
Snagging you.
The memes and the gifts was rolling freely
Bruh.
the other day.
Bruh. Saltwater pool, I can see that.
That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Tatiana says, come on, who you trying to race to the end? How many lifeguards will they have? I got questions. Tracy says, Oceans on Norwegian.
Oceans, that's the name of the pub.
Cruising Caper says the local on Norwegian.
And it's also the
Tanya
new
D
version
says, hey
is called
gang,
the
late
local.
to the party, but I wanted to say hi. Marilyn Bleed
Hi.
says, blessings, cancer free. Shout
Blessings,
out to you.
bless up. Who's Bolero?
And before we get through, because we're almost getting close, I don't want to get off without talking about Norwegian.
Oh, because we love us some Norwegian.
Yes, and they have a new game show.
Game show.
They have a new game show. Everybody's getting into the game show thing.
But Norwegian already had kind of a game show with the Quest. Is this
They're going to add a new popular game show aboard most of its ships.
Okay.
That's going to enable people to get in and win prizes.
Oh,
They're
you
gonna-
can win stuff.
They're going to be the first to debut the show. Shout out to Norwegian Cruise Line. for bringing the Wheel of Fortune to the ships.
Wheel of Fortune.
Shout out to Norwegian
What?
for bringing Wheel of Fortune
That's gonna be so fun.
to the line by the end of next year.
I would kick butt on the freaking Wheel of Fortune.
The Norwegian Escape. The Escape is going to be the first ship to debut the show. It's a collaboration between them and Sony Pictures.
That is awesome.
And they're going to be rolling it out to 16 of the cruise line ships in the next several months, with Norwegian Escape being the first. So they're saying that you're going to be able to win prizes and free cruises.
Oh, no, that's so cool.
It's going to be in the main ship's theater using tech from Time Play, which is an interactive platform. They're saying that
is so cool.
Our guests will now have the chance to be part of the iconic Emmy Award-winning Wheel of Fortune. Not only will it bring the same excitement from the TV classic, but guests will have the opportunity to play along for a chance to win some great prizes along the way, to include free cruises.
So Carnival has Family Feud.
Mm-hmm.
Norwegian has Wheel of Fortune.
Mm-hmm.
And who has the Deal or No Deal? Is that Royal or is that Norwegian?
I don't even remember. I don't think.
Somebody has Deal or No Deal.
But it will be rolling out first, like I said, on the Escape. Then it's going to the Bliss, the Breakaway, the Dawn, the Encore, the Epic, the Gem, the Getaway, the Jade, the Jewel, the Joy, the Pearl, the Sky. Ain't they like all their ships? The Spirit, the Star,
Pretty
and the
much.
Norwegian Sun. Yeah.
The fleet isn't that big anymore.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty good. So if you love Norwegian, be on the lookout
That
for
is so
Wheel
fun.
of Fortune.
Now we got to sail on Norwegian because I want to go on Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Because I would kick butt on some Wheel of Fortune.
Let's see. Felicia says the medallion sounds amazing. Haven't done MSC yet. Is this standard or something like a perk you have to pay extra for?
Medallion is standard.
Yeah, on all Princess Cruise lines. Have y'all ordered from Madam Bartenders yet? Rich and Jazzy, the last 2 lives, have done her syrup drink mixes. I placed an order. Can't wait for it to come home. Yes, we have. We've done some
The
of Madam
lavender.
Bartenders in the past, even though we haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah, she hasn't been through.
Want to know, here you go, says, ooh, I'm a bourbon girl. Let me order some almonds. You better. Thank me later. Felicia
real good.
says, can't wait for it to come. Carla G says, sisterhood. Eagle Rose is getting her laugh on. Felicia says, LMAO. Addy, don't forget her shot, Terry. You better share that shot, Terry. I know, right? TR saying, happy Sunday. A couple of people getting their laugh on in the chat below. Lots of laughs. Felicia says, Addy and Terry, get them drinks going and start cutting up, LOL. 6 says, OMG, butter pecan is my favorite flavor of ice cream. That is exactly what it tastes like.
Excellent combination.
I know what
Almonds
I be
and
doing.
rum.
Walter
Almonds and
Saunders says, sounds like Blue Diamond Almonds needs to sponsor you guys. Harry says, I'll have to get my shot when I get to Austin. Mark Bailey says, comedy. Event Yours of Spirit says, mix that rum you have with apple pecan Baileys. Ooh. Felicia said, what's a side to side? We answered that.
Yeah.
Camlin says, that dark theme and Team Reach Travels. Hey. Carla G says, when is the next members Zoom chat? That will take place next Sunday, immediately following the Sunday Sip.
Yeah, we try to do them on the first or second Sundays.
Yee says, I agree, Addy. Noah is too cute.
Isn't she cute? I just want to kiss the cheeks.
Expedition Family says the grind kicked into real because that icon final payment is creeping up. You better come on and preach. Felicia says, oh, okay. Gee says it does get cold in Texas in February. Julia Thompson says, drink that shot, Addy.
I got this much left.
Carla G says, swag surfing. Felicia says, for 2.5, I don't care what we do as long as I'm with my cruising cousins. LOL, resort for a day sounds amazing.
Sounds cool.
Cam Lynn says, maybe I missed it, but what happened to the trifecta? You haven't missed anything.
You
We
have
still
not missed
rolling. Felicia says, Terry is hooked on this butter pecan.
Because he said it like 50, 11 times.
Because it tastes like butter pecan. Lovely Bree J coming in with a question. She says, do you think the government shutdown would impact the cruise industry?
Nope.
No.
But thank God it didn't
And
happen.
it didn't shut down. Kelly Tony said, question, how far is the hotel y'all just posted for 2.0 from the port?
It's really close to the airport, actually. So, actually, I don't know. But I don't foresee it being that far because the airport isn't that far from the cruise port, right?
No, it's not that far at all.
It's like a 10-minute Uber ride.
See What C says, shutdown was averted yesterday, 45-day continuing resolution while they work on the budget.
Thank you,
Carla G says, bougie.
Bougie.
Shout out to Dietrich Delaney
Bougie.
coming in the show. Says enjoying the show. Quick question: is there a place you could smoke cigars on the Carnival celebration? And if so, how are the cigars lit? Since there's no access to an open flame.
That's a you question.
There is an area on the outside
Celebration.
of the celebration.
It's in the back, right?
Yeah, it's in the aft of the ship. I can't remember the exact deck, but they actually have a section for smokers, and it doesn't matter if you smoke, cigars or cigarettes or you vape or whatever. But there is an area on the outside. There is no spot on the inside of the Carnival celebration or Mardi Gras at any of their Excel classes to be able to enjoy a cigar.
Indoor,
but there is a location for smokers. You can Google it. You can go on some of the forums. It'll tell you exactly where it is. I can't say right off the top of my head, but I did enjoy some cigars in the aft of the ship. I think it's the one level before the aft pool, one floor up.
It's easiest to go to the pool and then walk up the stairs.
Yeah,
and you can bring your own matches or a regular lighter, but not a torch lighter, to light your cigars, right?
Where'd you get that from?
Because you can't bring a torch on a ship.
Where you get that from?
You're
I take my torch all the time.
You're not supposed to.
It doesn't say anything about not bringing torches.
Well, yes, it does.
I got to call you out on that one, man.
It's a prohibited.
I love you, but I got to call you out on that one.
It's a prohibited item, dear.
Kelly Tony says, we have a Moxie Hotel here in Chattanooga, and we love going to their bar.
Isn't it really cool?
Living Rika says, I'm with you on the hotels, Terry. Lynn, what's up, Lynn? She says Marriott Biscayne Bay is really nice. Stayed there before.
Okay.
Want to know, here you go, says, I love Eden Rock. Cam Lynn for the win says, yes, I have a nice hotel as well. My friend wanted me to stay at the Motel 6, but I just couldn't. No shade of Motel 6. Who the heck? I stayed at the Motel 6. Happy Joy says, can't wait to see the SAS vlog.
It's coming.
Expedition GNL says, any plans for Halloween?
I don't know. Last year we didn't do anything, so we might give away candy this year.
Felicia W says, Carlene's video of SAS got me so ready for y'all's videos. Can't wait.
Carlene did a really good job on her video.
Shout out to Carlene, man, for doing some justice to the SAS. Cam Lynn for the win says, Carmen, October 13th, I'll be 53, God willing. Shout out to you on that.
Happy birthday.
See what she says. Thanks, Felicia. Happy Joy says, when is the Utopia sailing?
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Check the Royals website.
Yeah, sorry, we don't have the
I don't know right off the top of my head.
Expedition Janelle says, would you guys ever consider doing a cruise with your kids and vlog it? How old are they?
Oh, check our Mardi Gras vlog. We did.
Our kids are adults now.
Our kids are adults. Our oldest is 27. Our middle child, our daughter, is 23. And our youngest is 20. He'll be 21 in December. But we did cruise with them and vlogged it on the Mardi Gras.
When they were little.
Well, not on the Mardi Gras.
Well, not on the Mardi Gras.
But we check our vlogs for the Mardi Gras sailing with our kids. So, yeah, lots of fun was had.
Towns PhD says, Janelle T got me going on the Brotherhood at Sea cruise, and I don't even watch football, but I do drink, so I'm going to have some bourbon with my fellow Army vet, Terry. Man, shout out to my brother.
Wonderful.
Yes, you don't have to watch football. Let me be clear.
It's not just for Super Bowl.
Even though I played football in high school, I'm not one of those guys that can sit there and give you stats and players and fantasy football. I enjoy this sport. I understand the sport. I can watch the game. But, Brotherhood at Sea is just going to be an opportunity for people to get together with some like-minded activity. In football, normally, and especially the Super Bowls, tends to bring people together. And because it's such a short cruise, it's an excellent opportunity for people to get together in a space and have those conversations. So if you're used to having good conversations and good times in the barbershop or different places or the cigar lounges, you're going to experience that with Brotherhood at Sea when we're on the Allure of the Sea. So can't wait to meet you. Looking forward to hanging out with you. Been hearing a lot about it, about you, and just ready to build. That's how I look at it. Kelly says, sipping on some H2O, but the way these patients are acting up, I'm about to walk to my car and sip on some White Hen.
Don't let them get to you.
Bridget says, War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Want to know, here you go, says I graduated from the University of Alabama. Bro, I'm so sorry.
She said
Bridget.
the.
Nah, I'm so
University.
sorry. Bridget Elder says blessings to all the cancer survivors.
Yes, true blessings. He just keep trying to blow past your university.
Lisa said, nah, shout out to the University of Alabama. It's okay. Y'all spend all that money for nothing. Lisa Miller says, them Cowboys 38-3. Yay. Nah, I'm just talking smack.
Yes, Carnival does have deal or no deal.
Hold on, man.
And they also have
Hold on, man.
what are you doing?
No, you keep talking. Don't worry about what
Oh, no, I was trying to say
talking, man.
I was reading the other
Hold on, man. You know what I'm
chats.
saying, man?
Yeah, Carnival does have deal or no deal. I was trying to remember all the TV shows. Oh my God. I was trying to remember all the game shows that are on the cruise ships. And you guys are right. Carnival does have deal or no deal. But I would love Wheel of Fortune. If a cruise could get... if a cruise line could get Jeopardy, that would be my jam. I am all about the useless facts. Are you still busting out stuff? Not the salt and pepper shakers.
All right, I'm done.
Not the salt and pepper shakers.
I'm done, man.
But yes.
I'm done.
Who did the Price is Right?
I'm just acting up.
We just went on a cruise. We went on a cruise and they did the Price is Right. I don't remember which cruise line it was.
I don't remember. Village says Carnival has both. Top tier says Norwegian has deal.
I remember Norwegian.
Brother Mallard
has
says,
deal
I'm
or
praying
no deal.
for 4 balcony rooms for me, my mom, who will be 80, and my son and daughter, whose birthdays are on that day. Carla G says, I bet you guys are going to have an awesome time like we did on SAS. Jaretha says, Carnival has deal or no deal.
Yeah.
So
I know deal or no deal is on Carnival.
Walter Sunder says, I wonder if a cruise line will build a dedicated area for games such as Wheel of Fortune and other games.
Now they'll just probably do it in the theater.
Eddie says August 4th and the 11th. Village says Carnival has Family Feud and deal or no deal. Leanne says the Prima has the prices right.
I knew somebody had Prices Right.
Jaretha says, I look it up. The hotel is 12 minutes from the port for 2.0.
Thank you, Jaretha.
On the Mardi Gras, it was under the roller coaster.
It is the smoking area. You go to the very, very back, and it's right there.
Exactly. Thank you for that. Carla G says there is on Virgin. Tatiana says the only way a shutdown would affect cruising is indirectly. TSA agents would be furloughed, leading to longer wait times for flights.
Correct.
Jaretha says, yes, I had a torch lighter for my
I want
cigars.
to say they're not allowed, but they're. I guess,
if they were not allowed, I wouldn't do it.
I mean, I know, but I want to say it's on our prohibited list because it's a fire.
That's your cruise line.
Carnival.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't never seen it. I'm gonna keep on rocking my torch.
By all means, if you get it on.
Shelly, what's going on? She says, hey, family, I'm late. Q
Hi,
Creation
Sheila.
says, I played football in high school. It was Tecmo Super Bowl in this.
Tecmo Bowl was the game, okay?
Q been having shots like us. QT Beck says, hello, friends. What's going on? Welcome to the Sunday Sip. GT Beck 1.
Welcome.
Joe Bean and AJ says we're going on the Norwegian Viva in December. Looking forward to seeing that ship and experience that racetrack. You are going to have an excellent time.
So awesome. All I can
Parmesan-
say is eat all the food in the what's that area called? The whatchamacallit area on top. The food hall. Is that what it's called? The food hall? Mm-hmm. Okay, so yes, eat all the food in the food hall. Definitely try the Indian food. It was so good.
Mm-hmm. Palmer's on Holiday says, question, Carnival got my first Carnival booked. How
Yay.
does MDR compare to Royals? Do you have a favorite menu item?
Carnival's main dining room does not compare to Royals. Unfortunately. What do we have a favorite menu item on Carnival's main dining?
No.
Just the dessert, the chocolate lava cake. That's a standard.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah. Their salads are overdressed.
It's Carnival.
It's Carnival.
Q Creation
Sorry.
says, War Eagle, man. Shout out to you for that. Side Hustle Cruisers. I like that, man.
That's
Shout out to you, man. Give them a round of applause for that. Side Hustle Cruisers. So I got to get in on the Brotherhood Cruise. Sounds like the barbershop on the sea. Yeah, go to addyandterry.com. Go to Come With Us, and you'll be able to get all the information you need for Brotherhood at
That
sea.
is exactly the theme we're going for.
Tiffany Chestnut says, question, I heard that some cruise lines are no longer allowing cabin door decor. Any idea why?
Because it can be distracting and also discriminatory. Some people are very discriminatory when they are putting up their cabin decorations. So that's the only reason why. And as you actually get to cruising more, you'll discover that a lot more cruisers are not decorating their doors. So that's the main reason.
It's kind of old school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eagle Roll said, LOL, Terry. Linda saying, roll tide. It's all right. I thought we was friends, Linda. See what she says, LOL, Terry done found all the things.
Right?
Kristen says, I love Jeopardy.
If they put Jeopardy on a cruise, it's over.
Cam Lynn for the win says, I love Jeopardy. Kristen says, I love Jeopardy.
It's
RN
over.
Healthy Life says, KB, I feel you. That was me last week. The patients had me ready to leap off the edge. Tiffany said, question, any reflections on the man that recently disappeared on Carnival?
I actually have not read into that.
I can't even speak to that either.
But
I've
your
seen,
avatar is absolutely beautiful.
I've
If that's
seen,
a wedding picture.
seen stuff, but I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't researched or read enough to be able to say anything.
Expedition Janelle says, what are your favorite desserts on cruises to pair with drinks?
That's a whole video. I was about to say, you BRB me?
My bad. I wasn't trying to.
But that right there is a whole video because there's some cruise lines with some excellent desserts, and then there's some cruise lines with some horrible desserts. So that's a whole video.
Cheryl says, I bet you enjoyed being with Ricky Smiley the other day. Y'all probably talked about Alabama all day. Actually, we did.
Yeah, you didn't.
A lot of people don't know, but Ricky and I actually had biology class together at the Alabama State University many years ago. He's also a frat brother, and you know, whenever we see each other, we just kind of chop it up. We're mostly talking about the show and how it's doing in our markets and different things, but. You know, this week was a good week. I got a chance to hang out with Reach Media and the crew, so got a chance to hang out with Ricky and D.L. Hughley, Ralph Tresvant. We hung out. Also, Erica Campbell, that is my new gospel crush. I love you, but if Erica walk in this door right now,
I mean,
Lord
Erica
Jesus,
can do it.
I'm just saying.
Erica could be your sugar mama.
And had a chance to check out a screening of the upcoming Color Purple that's coming out this December. I can't speak to that because I had to sign an NDA, but I can just tell you that it is very well casted, very well done. It's like a mixture of the book, the movie, and a
Broadway
musical,
show?
all that one. I know a lot of people are going to get thrown by the musical part, but they did a really, really good job with that. And I actually got a chance to hang out at Tyrese's crib, which the brother has a life-size bumblebee when you walk in his door, and an Optimus Prime in the backyard. So, I mean, it's Tyrese. One thing about Tyrese is, you know, a lot of people don't know.
Cars.
Tyrese will invite you over. He'll talk you to death. He'll cry, play a record, explain why his heart was broken, cry some more. Yeah, just a whole little thing. But, man, shout out to Tyrese. Thanks for inviting me over to the crib, man.
He's in tune with his emotions.
Eagle Rose says Smoking on Celebration is also outside of the Miami bar on deck 8.
True.
Facts.
True.
Brother Mallard says, I think Utopia's first
That's
selling
where
is
you
July
guys-
12th, 2024. Thank you. I knew somebody was going to have it. Carla said she's right. LOL. Just check Carnival. I didn't see it.
That's right, because you had your cigar.
Terry
thing
is
outside
right.
there.
I don't see it. Palmer's on Holiday says, I did hear about the chocolate lava cake. Great to know. Keep my expectations in check. Thanks. Joe Bean and AJ says, how dope would it be if y'all had a Melanin at Sea cruise ship? That thing would be sold out every cruise.
We hope so one day.
Sheila Ignacio says, decorating my door helps me find my room, and I love to decorate inside my room as well as outside. Expedition says, Terry, you sailed through the comments at 104 knots an hour. I'm trying to, man. We got here for a minute.
We've only decorated our room once, and that was when we did Virgin was that 2 years ago?
Yep.
Christmas now? Where I actually brought a little teeny tiny Christmas tree and had it inside of our cabin.
Yeah, that was kind of dope, man. Shout out to you for that. Laura, I'm laughing because they said you went through the comments.
You
We're at the
do
end of
be
the comments
flying at
finally.
the comments.
Laura says 2 other game shows they should try on cruise ships is The Price is Right and Let's Make a Deal.
Now, Let's Make a Deal would be great on a cruise ship.
Yeah. I think I got 2 more questions to go before we get out of here. These were submitted to us via the website. Let's see what we got.
When booking a group cruise, how do you keep everybody together when doing excursions or group dinners so that the group flows and everybody's not like off doing everything and you are running around trying to get information to everyone?
All right, that's a you question there, Addy. Take it away.
Okay, so for group cruises, especially for Melanin at Sea, or for Melanin at Sea, we don't really do group dinners because we have such a large group that we don't even really try to have all 200, 300 of us to have dinner together. We kind of do activities during the day and activities after dinner so that people are able to do their own thing for dinner. Now, for Sisterhood at Sea, and I think Terry's planning to do it for Brotherhood at Sea, what I did for dinner is we only had a few actual planned group dinners because our group was much smaller. And basically, I let everybody know when those group dinners were going to be so that they could plan accordingly. That's the only way you can do it. And for excursions, basically, lots of lists. You have to be very detail organized as a group leader to know who all is doing what. So if you see me and Terry or Rich and Jazz with lots of paperwork or looking at our phones and scrolling a lot, is because we're trying to make sure that everybody that is supposed to be there is there, and we're able to keep track of things that way. You have to be very detail oriented.
All right. And oops, sorry. And the dang it, I think I turned my mic back on. And the final question of the sip for this Sunday is this.
Hi, this is Tanya, and I was wondering which cruise line offers the best 4-day, 3-night cruise itinerary. I'm always looking for something where I can do an extended weekend, but still want it to be a great experience. Who would you suggest?
Very good question. Addy, you want to take that?
For that one, I think the best deals are going to be on Royal. And that is just because Royal gives you a good bang for your buck for the 3-day or the weekend cruise. Norwegian used to give a good weekend deal, but because they've reorganized their fleet and moved ships all over the world, they don't do like the Norwegian Sun and the Norwegian Sky used to be their weekend ships, because you would go out on those or wanted to go out on those for a while. But now those are moving to more nowadays to Royal. They're the weekend cruiser. Hence the Utopia becoming the big ship.
Facts. And with that, man, we've come to the end of the Sunday sip.
Oh my gosh, it's already 7:30.
Yeah, your boy hungry. We really appreciate everybody taking
all the snacks.
Man, we appreciate everybody taking the time out of your Sunday to come out and hang out with us. Once again, be on the lookout for the SAS vlog release, just to give you a little insight of what Sisterhood at Sea was. Shout out again to Addy and all the beautiful women that participated in that. Also, coming up, we've got more cruise content heading your way. Some how-tos, what-tos, and some cruise blogs as well. Yeah, all that. As well as a lot of other little surprises. Member chat again coming up after the Sunday sip next week. So it'll be probably a short sip so that we can talk to all our members. If you love to be a member, you can do that on the YouTube page as well as on our Patreon. You got anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
Make sure you are connected to us by all of our social medias, particularly Instagram. Other than that, we'll see you next week.
Man.
Love you.
Had a good time, man.